housework? Are you sick of cooking for your ungrateful husband and rotten kids? Does it seem like all that you do is iron, and then iron some more? Does your husband leave things around the house as if you were his personal maid? Are you unsatisfied with your marriage? Then maybe it's time that you considered homicide. Just a dash of poison in his morning coffee. It's not your fault that he can't handle his arsenic. Perhaps a nasty spill. Yes, all the neighbors are talking about murder. Simply reprogram that household robot for evil. Once your diabolic automaton starts going, there's nothing that he can't accomplish. And cleanup is so easy. Sometimes cutting his brake line is just the thing. He always loved that car more than you anyway. Nosy cops? Just cry. Your feminine displays of emotion make them uncomfortable. But why so glum? You can finally sit down and write that novel without his constant bitching. Mac on local hotties. Learn a new skill, like belly dancing. There are so many ways to spend your newfound leisure time. How about a kinky lesbian three-way? But don't share too much, girls. You're murderers, not pinko commies. Maybe golf or softball. Whatever you decide to do, you can be sure that it's what you want to do.
And now, a show so punk that half the people leaving voicemails are dead. It's Desperate Losers.
Welcome. It is Sunday. Sunday, people. The first of many future Sundays. With me, as always, everyone's friend Chris Creature, who made that countdown. Chris.
Hello.
Wow. People have been asking me, will the Sunday show be any different than the
Brimini
Thursday show?
Jickets, a new follower.
Visk has cheated for 5 points. Give it to Visk right off the bat. You too can cheat if you just follow and unfollow us. You'll get points. And some of them, we've never seen this triggered, but there are rare instances in which Howard will award like hundreds of points.
Wow.
Yeah. So, if you really
Hundreds of valuable points.
Hundreds of valuable points, which can get you all kinds of prizes. Anyway, people have been asking me, Chris. They've been saying, will Sunday be any different than Thursday? And it is. It's going to be very different in one crucial way.
Enormously different. It's a different day of the week.
It's a different day of the week. And more importantly than any of that, I now no longer will not be paid for not working on Thursdays. So personally, financially, huge difference. For everyone else, it's the same goddamn show. Same games, same old shit. We're working the same scratchers, these god-awful Florida scratchers that don't give us any GD money. We are still doing all that shit. But there is one new thing that I wanted to make something nice because this is our first nighttime show. And it was a race to the finish. I finished it maybe an hour ago. We have a brand new game, Chris. And this game promises to be as depressing as the last game that we premiered, the last time we did a night show. I don't know.
Wasn't it the Calamities? Guess how many people died in this Calamity? Is that the last game?
It was called The Human Cost, where we examine a historical event and try to measure the human cost of it. The last one we did was the Brooklyn Bridge, so we had a lot of guessing games built on maimings and deaths in the construction and operation of the Brooklyn Bridge over its many years.
I love how you channel your existential angst about the end of life events into
games.
Game show games.
Yeah. But this one, I promise you, is going to be just as depressing. And I guess with that, we should probably do a little bit of business before I open up the phone lines. Let's just go ahead and do that. The big one, Chris. I know you saw this because you told me. This is the biggest thing. Hey, Nervous Hair, this is the new time. We are now on from 10 p.m. to midnight. We might do a Thursday show now and then if we do a special event. I have a dream. Chris, I don't know, have I told you about this dream? I have a dream of building a push cart that looks like a hot dog stand and pushing the show around through the streets of New York and doing the show live, just walking around with a hot dog cart. And that I would have to do in the daytime. So if I ever build that hot dog cart, we'll definitely do that on a Thursday. Anyway, the biggest
it's called Eric. Oh my God, it's called Milkshake Disappoints People without hot dogs.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll have hot dogs. That'll be prizes. That I'll just give people filthy hot dogs from a cart as prizes. Anyway,
have you had a dirty water dog?
Yeah, of course. Who is not eating a hot dog and then had the ensuing diarrhea from a Sabrett's? Shout out to Sabrett's!
Our new sponsor. No, just kidding.
Speaking of New York, Chris.
Yes.
The biggest thing that has ever happened to this show happened to us on Thursday, which is that this very show, I'm gonna have to hit a show and tally.
Time for a little show and telly, baby.
This show was featured in the New York goddamn Times. There was an article about Flyers, and boom, there it is, our very own Desperate Losers in the Gray Lady, Desperate Losers in the New York Times. So this show is now officially Desperate Losers as seen in the New York Times.
It's so surreal, and the thing that is the best is that you and I are not even the ones to discover it. A friend of ours saw it.
Yeah. Well, you can say who it was. It was the Ojai people. The Ojai people found it, sent it to us, and they were like, "Holy shit, you were in the New York Times!" And terrible as we are at text messages, we didn't even notice till the next day. How will we capitalize on this? Not one fucking way. Not at all. This led to no additional phone calls. We not seen any additional traffic from the New York Times, but feels good. It feels like we've arrived.
I mean,
Yawning, really, bringing up a good point. The New York Times has posted our poster on their website. That's a poster. I think that's 20 points. Please give the New York Times 20 points, Chris.
I will also... We are going to contact the New York Times.
Yeah, we'll contact the New York Times. Will they write back? Bad chance. But do give them 20 points. I'll let them know that they have 20 points. And
no, please let the New York Times know that they have 20 points.
Yeah, I'll let them know. They won 20 points for posting our flyer. That's a real thing. Another thing happened. Very exciting. It's hard to say it's as exciting. There's very little this is exciting as being in the New York Times. But it is very exciting. And that is that Really Cereal has continued their undaunted, unbroken streak. This is an insane number of weeks that this has been going on. This is going to be 20 points for the flyer, Chris, and that's going to be, let's say, 75 bonus points for maintaining the streak. Really Cereal, congratulations. Excellent work. We love to see it. I have to say, Chris, every time I open the email, like when I'm looking to see if there's any show business we're going to have to hit at the top, there's a part of me that's a little bit worried. Is the streak going to be broken? And never failed me, Really Cereal. I also don't want Really Cereal to ever feel shame, because there's going to come a time where something's going on in Really Cereal's life. Doesn't have time to be putting up posters. And I don't want them to feel any grief when that happens, but I'd love to see this thing continue. Anyway, that's the end of our business. Oh, one last little bit of business before I open the phone lines, Chris. Happy birthday to Visk's mom. Happy birthday to Visk Mom. That number, if you want to call in, I'm opening the phone lines right now. 917-524-7853. We may get some off the street. Oh, Avi, welcome to Nighttime Desperate Losers. How you doing? Whoa!
I'm doing
Avi,
better.
Can,
so I'm gonna
can
have
you
a second
can you
cup of
wait
coffee.
just one moment? I'm getting a call from a number I've never seen before. Can I put you on hold for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Aw,
Hello,
Bobby.
unknown caller. You're on Desperate Losers. Who is this?
Hi, this is Victor. I'm still trying to get help with League of Legends. I still can't win my first game.
Oh, please, for context. So you are live on Desperate Losers now. This is a game call-in game show of sorts. But we also dispense a lot of advice. So what is it you need help with? We'd be happy to help you.
So basically, I just have like 0% win rate. Whether it's ARAM or it's solo queue or it's dual queue or like any queue, I just can't win. I feel like even among my friends who are League players who are losers, I feel like the biggest loser.
So
Don't know what
this
to
is a
do.
League of Legends thing that you got going on here.
I guess. I don't
Give
really know
us
what
a
I'm
little
doing.
context. What's your play style? How can we help you out with this?
I kind of just like click on the pretty colors. And so, like, for example, I really like playing Pokemon. So sometimes I just go into like to the areas between the lanes. I see like there's like a big dragon. I'm like, wow, that's like Charizard. I want to catch that thing. So I click on it, but then it like shits on me. So,
Wow.
you know,
So I've never played League of Legends. You are basically speaking Greek to me right now, but I am seeing a lot of people in our chat starting to chime in. Chat, do you have any advice for this League of Legends player calling in? How would you like to be known in the Desperate Losers universe? What name would you like to give us?
I guess loser number one.
Loser number one. All right,
Bold.
do
I'm
it.
trying to not be, you know.
Bold. We've also
yeah.
on this show before had the number one loser from Poland, but I think you might outrank the number one loser from Poland.
That kind of sucks. Not gonna lie.
People
What
are.
is your win rate, and do you get toxic when you lose?
It's 0, and I think I got like top 10. I think.
Okay.
All right. I'm not. We're waiting to see if there's going to be any advice for you. But
You know, I've got
while-
an idea. While we wait, are we gonna
Yeah.
play a game with him so
I
that
was
maybe
thinking.
he can win
I was
something?
thinking maybe we could help you win something else. Because this is a show where we play games. This is a show where we give away points. This is a game show where you can cash in those points for fabulous prizes. Would you like to play another game?
Probably another time. Sorry, I'm on vacation trying to get away from my woes with losing at League, so I'm actually
Oh.
not playing anything right now. But you know
Well,
what I mean?
this is
I
like just a simple like little trivia game. It's like a fun little thing. You don't have to watch anything. We just ask you a question and you answer it. That's it.
Sure, I can give it a shot.
All right, let's do it. We're going to play a little game called Survey Says. So I'm going to hit some theme music, and on the other side of it, we will ask you a question.
We asked 100 respondents to play. Survey says.
So the way that Survey Says, number one loser, is that we have pulled a question from a 1970s game show. There were a lot of these game shows in the 70s that all had these kind of survey questions. And so
Okay.
the survey question I have for you, and this open to the chat too, whoever gets closest, whether it be you or someone in the chat, that person is going to win 10 points. So in the 1970s, caller, 100 first graders were asked, do you close your eyes when people on television kiss because it is gross to watch? How many of these 1970s first graders, 100 of them, how many of these 100 first graders said yes, they close their eyes when anyone kisses on TV because it is disgusting?
It is kind of gross. Based on personal experience, I'd say like 68.
68. That's an excellent number. Chad is very close to where you are. I'm seeing a 70, I'm seeing an 80, I'm seeing a 60, I'm seeing a 38. Talk me through it though. How did you, are you experiencing closing your eyes during the smooching?
Yeah, I'm speaking to it right now, actually.
Wow. Well, I love it. So you're good. You want to stick with 68 or would you like to revise? I'm also seeing 78, 50, 48. Doesn't matter if you go over the real number. It's just whatever is closest. Or do you want to stick with 68?
I have a good feeling 68.
Let's take a look. What is the answer?
Survey said
57. 68 is very close, Chris. It is very close, but is anyone closer?
Actually, we have Sun King, who is in with the 50, but then Nervous Hair edged him out with the 60.
Whoa! Nervous Hair is going to get 10 points, but I do not want to let number one loser go home empty-handed because this is a first-time call from... Now, here's my question to you, Nervous Hair. How did you find us? How did you get our number?
I just was walking around Greenpoint trying to, have a good day and just forget all my worries. But then I was suddenly reminded by a sign, by a pamphlet, not a pamphlet, a flyer.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry that we reminded you of your losing streak, but I am so glad that we have gotten to talk to you.
And we do have advice from the chat.
Yeah, and we'll give you that advice in a moment. But I'm gonna say, let's give number one loser 50 points for calling in off the flyer. Chris, this is the flyer I put up, so that's gonna be 100 points for the orphans.
Wow. Thank you so much. I've never gotten points at anything before.
Well, welcome. You are now an official point winner on Desperate Losers. We do this every Sunday, pretty much, from 10 to midnight. You want to call in again, you can always win points. We're on Twitch. If you just look for Desperate Losers on Twitch, you can find us there. We're also on YouTube. Let's get to this advice, though. What advice are we getting about League of Legends for our caller?
Well, we've got a variety of advice here in the chat. So I'm scrolling back up because it's a little bit earlier. So Pelican Yawning, who is a doctor, probably not really, but we decided that
certified medical doctor.
Certified medical doctor. MOBA games require people that you need to communicate well. People who can own up to their mistakes. I don't know the gameplay of League, but teamwork and game sense outweighs skills in a lot of the lower ranks of games like that. Pooh Stew, sometimes called Fecal Stewart, says that my advice is to play Desperate Losers instead. Shoefresh asking if you have considered philatism, which is stamp collecting. Also recommend Pelican Yawning also recommending you switch to Portal or Tunic. And Shoefresh saying that Tunic is fun, very old school, Zelda adjacent. And Pelican Yawning also saying Overwatch similarly has me in Stockholm Syndrome. I keep going back. It feels bad. But there are lots of games that feel good to play and connect me with other people.
Caller, is this advice helpful to you?
That's so great. The only other advice I've heard ever in the past 10 years was for me to kill myself. So I'm really glad that I'm hearing something else.
Well, that's not
hope,
advice. That's pretty shitty. That's just a shitty thing to say to a person. I hope you never consider that advice. Anytime you're feeling down, you can always leave us a message. This line is open from 10 to midnight on Sundays, but at all other times, people can leave us messages. They text us. So feel free to do that any old time. And if we can get back to you, we will. How would you rate your experience here? You found a flyer on the street. You called in. It turned out to be a game show. You won some points. Out of 10, how do you rate your Desperate Losers experience?
12, man. This is
A
the best
12?
all day.
Whoa! I'm so glad that we could perk up your day. Feel free to watch us. Feel free to call back in anytime you want to play games.
And just so you know, these points, they're not just nothing points. Okay, you can trade these points in once you accumulate them. Hi, by the way, Chris Creature here, co-host of Desperate Losers, as seen in the New York Times. We have some amazing Hollywood memorabilia. We have a Sonicare toothbrush. You can become the executive producer of this show by earning enough points. And the chat is chiming in saying you should come back anytime. They're glad you called.
Yeah, it's a very lovely community. Nicer than probably these folks who you've been talking to lately. Yeah, so call in anytime.
Buck a duck, follower.
Alvis Time Miracle gets 4 points, Chris.
Wow.
Welcome, Alvis Time Miracle. Caller, thank you so much. We had someone else on the line, so I'm going to switch back to them. But thank you for calling.
Sounds good. Thanks so much. Have a good night.
It's rapid fire jokes and risque co-creator and production. Oh, hello.
What's happening over there? What is being narrated?
The Wikipedia page for Turn On.
Oh, what is Turn On?
That's an entire. Turn On, one of the most biggest disasters in TV history.
Are you reading the Wikipedia to someone? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, no, I was just reading out loud and seeing where it would be when you finished.
Oh, interesting. And how far through the article did we get, Avi?
Okay, I kind of started over a few times because I didn't realize, once I realized the call was longer than I thought. But, Turn On is also one of the most prescient pieces of television science fiction ever made, and that is a show featuring a series of rapid-fire, largely unfunny sketches created by artificial intelligence.
You know what? For pranking us, Avi, with this game of yours, I'm going to say 20 points.
Speaking of points...
Yes.
I have actually... You gave me a series of... We met up a couple Sundays ago.
We did.
And you gave me a series of business cards.
I did. We have these beautiful business cards that we've gotten printed here.
And I went to New York Comic-Con, and I had to say I was a little nervous about whether or not anyone would pay attention. What would happen if I gave out these cards at the largest comic book convention in North America?
And how did it go, Avi?
I think you gave me like 20 cards.
I did.
On one day of a couple hours, I gave out 14.
Wow. And what were the conversations like as you were giving them out?
Well, I can tell you right now, I told them about the show. For the most part, I told them about the show. I kind of buttered a little bit by saying nice costume, nice shirt, and I occasionally meant it. And then I told them I meant it because of what I was about to say to them.
How often did you mean it? And how often did you not mean it? Give me a percentage.
There were like 2 or 3 times I meant it.
Wow, that's a low. That's a low. So out of how many did you give away?
The times I meant it, I really did mean it.
I understand that, and you know what? Your honesty is what makes your opinion so valuable. But how many people do you give cards to?
14.
14. So
and
Chris,
it was hard because I had to figure out. Like who were the right people to give it to.
Yes.
Yes.
But I tell you right now, there was one person. I think he ran a booth called Fear Picks. And we actually had like a whole conversation but at the end, I gave him the telly card.
Yes.
And they gave both those 2 people the telly card. Well, one of them got the telly card, and the guy got the telly card immediately said, "Who loves you, baby?"
Ah, I loved it, baby. So you gave away 14. I'm going to say these are kind of like posters. And normally, because I had printed them up, I would say only 10 points a pop. But the courage and strategy involved with giving these away, I think it's going to bump you up to the full 20. Chris, 20 times 14. That is the number of points that Avi is picking up for his work at the
280 points.
280 points. Holy shit. Amazing work, Avi, and you still have 6 of them left, which you can give away at your discretion.
I would have done it on the last day of the con, but alas, I forgot them in my pants pocket from the night before.
No worries. You go to film openings all the time. You meet interesting people. I'm gonna say that if you give this card to someone and get a selfie of yourself with the card, I'm gonna say 30 points for each of those selfies. And I'm going to say 10 points for each of the other cards you give away.
There's a documentary festival happening next month.
Well,
there's always Washington Square Park.
I love it. I think the documentary festival sounds like a great place to do this because there's nothing when you're watching depressing shit about our melting democracy, when you're watching things about people choking to death because their water is turned toxic from fracking. That's the perfect environment to be giving away business cards for desperate losers. So I say do to the documentary festival.
I feel like there was like one I got. Oh no, there's one documentary they're showing. There's some good. There's a documentary about the song "Oh Yeah" by Yellow.
Oh, all right.
It's a short film. There's another short film about how the furry community in VR chat helped save a guy's life by one of their members donated a kidney.
Oh, wow. All right. That's pretty sweet. By the way,
but yeah, a lot of it is very depressing. Yes.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Anybody in our chat gives away an organ and saves a life, 10 points. 10 points for a life saved. We like to help out around here, and that's what we're doing. 10 points gets you, a 10th of the way, or no, a 20th of the way to one of these beautiful bookmarks. One of the official Desperate Losers bookmarks. Also gets you a 20th of the way to a Kojak and Dobson trading card set. So don't sleep on that, And I'm going to say 10 on every organ. Not just like a one-off, right? You give a lung, you give a kidney, you give...
Sorry, do people donate one lung? Is that something that they do?
Oh, no. What? You can't donate both? Otherwise, you're dead.
No, I know, but I didn't know you could donate... I don't know that lungs had living donors at all.
You can do it. You can do it. And I'm saying right now.
What about for blood?
Blood, I'm going to do 5 points. 5, not even. 2 points for blood.
2 points for blood.
But I need a picture. I need a picture of you eating the cookie with the tourniquet in the little camper. 2 points for the blood. And if you're a universal donor, if you're that O positive, 3 points. Because it's more useful. I want to encourage those people to do it. But Avi, you didn't come here to talk blood. You came here to play some games. So my question to you, Avi, would you like to play a little pre-qualifying game?
Do I have a choice?
No, of course you don't.
No, you don't.
Would you like to play one of the old standbys?
Qualifying game.
Would you like to play an old standby, or would you like to try your hand at the new game?
I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off now and do the new game.
Let's do that new game. Let's find out what it is.
In this great tapestry of life, one unbreakable thread ties all of God's creation together. From Metsa Musa to Macho Man Ramby Savage, all will die. The only question is, how? Jesus, this is dark.
So, Avi, this game that you were about to play.
I have to go back and listen to that because the phone unfortunately cut out most of that intro.
Oh, that's terrible. I fixed it for you, so next person who calls it will be fixed. This is a game called How Did They Die? So we're going to be looking at a historical figure, Avi, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a bio on them, and then I'm going to ask you to tell me how they died. And this is not open to the chat. The reason this is not open to the chat is all these people are famous. They're all Googleable. This is a no cheating situation. Avi, this is a very hard game, but because of that, Avi, I'm going to say a correct answer is worth 50 points. And a very interesting incorrect answer is going to be worth 20 points. So are you ready to play How Did They Die?
Yes.
All right, our first person on How Did They Die is Attila the Hun. Now, Attila was the leader of the Hunnic Empire from 434 to 453 AD, and his conquests stretched from the Balkans to France and Italy. Though he was never able to capture the cities of Constantinople and Rome, he was immortalized for the terror he struck into the heart of the late Roman Empire. The Eastern Roman historian Jordanus described him as bloodthirsty. Quote, a man born into the world to shake the nations, the scourge of all lands. So my question to you, Avi, is, how did Attila the Hun get his dirt nap? Now, in that description, there is a subtle clue. There's a subtle clue in that description. I'd be happy to read it to you again. Would you like to hear the description of Attila Hun again, or do you have an answer for how Attila the Hun died?
You can read it again.
All right, so Attila was the leader of the Hunnic Empire from 434 to 453 AD, conquest stretching from the Balkans to France and Italy. Though he was never able to capture the cities of Constantinople and Rome, he was immortalized for the terror he struck into the heart of the late Roman Empire. The Eastern Roman historian Jordanus described him as bloodthirsty, a man born into the world to shake nations, the scourge of all lands. So the question, Avi, is how did Attila the Hun get his dirt nap?
Yeah, I'm just going to say the wrong interesting answer, which is that he slipped on the blood of his victims and then hit his head on a rock.
Oh, Avi, you are so spiritually close to the true answer. Chris, I'm going to say that is a funny answer. I'm going to say 20 points to Avi. The 50-point answer, though, Avi, are you ready for this? Attila the Hun, on his very own wedding night, choked to death on a nosebleed. That is how Attila the Hun.
You know, I tried to pick the most embarrassing way to die, but that's actually way worse.
It's way worse. It's way worse. Also, not his first marriage. You know, he had several. He was, he had a lot of irons in the fire, several marriages going at once. Probably not his first bloody nose on a wedding night, but this one was his last. You know what? Shout out to Attila the Hun. Respect. All right. Well, Avi, I'm going to say, because you gave us a funny answer for that, I'm going to give you, let's say 4 scratches. No. 4 scratches on this $1 ticket. And in addition to that, chat, please get yours in. I'm taking 3 numbers from anyone. These will be your numbers for the night. Every time they come up, that's going to be 10 points. So, chat, get those numbers in. I need 3 numbers from you. Pelican yawning, tripling down on 18. I'd love to see it. Avi, these numbers will not count as your 3. These are just bonus numbers for you calling in. So, Avi, what are your numbers going to be?
Okay, I'm typing it out. 4, 7, and 16.
4, 7, and 16. These are your, for the rest of the show, numbers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then, in addition to that, you can have 4 more numbers for this call. For this call only.
Okay.
3, Chris,
I'm
also seeing that Shoe Fresh is a blood donor. Put some proof in the Discord. Verify that for me, Chris. If that's true, we're going to say 2 points for Shoe Fresh, 3 points if he's O positive. So your additional 4 numbers, Avi, what are they going to be?
I'm just gonna keep it small, low, because it seems like this is a cheap card. So
it is a cheap card. 3.
9.
9.
12.
12.
And 22.
And 22. You know, that is great. Unexpected high number at the end. So your three permanent numbers, 4, 7, 16. Your numbers for these scratches alone will be 3, 9, 12, 22.
It's a high number, but it's a low-end high number.
It is.
I have a blood donor question.
Yes.
He has Shoe Fresh has presented us with a screenshot from a blood donation app. And it has the amount of time they are O positive. All right. They have this year's number of donations, and then they also have the lifetime donations. So are we awarding points based on the lifetime of donations or just 2025?
I think, first of all, I gotta say, I love to see that Shoe Fresh is a regular blood donor. So I'm gonna say 10 points right off the bat for being a good person to Shoe Fresh. Okay. But I think, since we have just started talking about blood donation being a thing that's going to get you points, I think only the ones for this month. So anything that happened in October, nothing from October. Option. Then we'll go back to September. Does he have anything in September?
It just gives me 20. It just gives me the last 12 months or the lifetime.
Or the lifetime. All right. Well, Shoe Fresh has backed us into a corner. I'm going to say anyone who could prove they've given blood this calendar year, 2025, 3 points each time you've given. So,
And
I
for
guess,
O positive is.
and for O
3
positive,
points?
it's 3 points. For any other blood, it's going to be 2. You know, we
Okay.
love to see the universal donors. Dole
So
out
that's
that
going to
blood.
be 19 points for Shoe Fresh.
19 points for Shoe Fresh. Is that including the 10 points for regular blood giving?
Yes, it is.
Wow, so 3 bloods given this year. Avi,
That's a lot of bloods.
Let's take a look at what prizes we're playing with here. We're looking at $5. We're looking at $40. We're looking at $200. We are looking at 10. Let's look at this 5, shall we? Let's take a look, Avi. I'm gonna really punch in for this so we can see. For this $5 scratcher, or this $5 prize on the scratcher, the number is 15. That will not do it for Avi. Awfully close. Awfully close. Chris, if there's any 15s out there, those people are going to get 10s. We're doing the 10 next. It is a 3. That also, Avi, fuck. One
Sun
off
King
again.
with the 15, as usual.
Sun King. The
I'm a
travel-
Quantum leaping into your heart, Sun King.
Yep, it has been firmly established in the canon of this show that Sun King is a quantum leaper. He has been in all of our bodies at some point or another. I hope that he was not in my body during my wedding night, because let me tell you, I had a hell of a bloody nose on my wedding
Oh
night.
my god.
All right, we're taking a look at the 40. Any points here for Avi? It's an 8. Oh, fuck, Avi. God, you had the 7, you had the 9. I feel like this always happens to you, friend. And the last one is a 19.
I had a bloody nose the day of a wedding.
That counts. Especially if, you have a prima nocta situation going on.
It was a very bad bloody nose, and it came out of nowhere.
Oh, no.
But it didn't. Yeah, it was like I was in college at the time, and it just happened a lot.
Well, Avi, I'm afraid. Oh, Raul Django, welcome. I'm afraid this card has been a bloody nose for you, friend. That's no points.
Well, what about the 3? What about the 3?
Oh, the 3. Oh, you're right. There
three.
is 10 points for the 3. There is 10 points for the 3. Make sure Avi gets. Let's give Avi 20 points for being our first caller too. Love to see it. Avi, any thoughts you want to leave us with?
Go watch that new Frankenstein movie. It's very good.
Oh, is
You heard
it?
it
Does
here
it
first.
look like a
Frankenstein.
giant video game? Okay.
All right, I get another call. Avi, thank you for calling.
All right.
This is a number I've never seen before. Welcome to Desperate Losers. Who is this?
Oh shit! I didn't realize that this was live.
Yeah, you're live.
Oh wait, no. No, never mind. Hey, sorry. This is Jacob. You called my friend Ren back. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I thought this was a voicemail. I'm sorry.
No, you are live on an art project about human connection and a game show called Desperate Losers. Who are we talking to?
Yeah. My name's Jacob. You called my friend Ren after he left a voicemail on your phone.
Oh, please remind me what the voicemail was.
It was I didn't know. I'm gonna hold up. Sorry, they're watching in the other room. I'm moving to my room right now.
All right.
So the voicemail was specifically like I had just gotten dumped by I guess like my first ever situationship.
Okay.
And I was feeling pretty loser and pathetic-y. So I felt like it was an ample time to leave a voicemail.
Oh, is there any advice or I mean, obviously we stand with you in solidarity. It's always tough to face a breakup, whether that's like a very official relationship or kind of a situationship. So we obviously sympathize with you, but is there any advice we can offer you in this trying time?
I don't know. I think maybe just like how to I don't know, because I recently became single after like a 4-year-long relationship. Yeah. So and the relationship ended like amicably. Like we're on good terms. We still talk pretty frequently, but it's like I think entering the dating game again, I'm like relearning all these rules. Where like so, for instance, the girl I was with, she was so insistent on keeping everything like hyper casual, but the issue was that while like trying to keep things hyper casual, you know, she'd be like, oh, let's hang out twice a week. Let's go to like bars. Let's go like talk about our day. Let's call for like hours at a time. But anytime you show any affection towards me, I'm gonna start like yelling at you for being like, you know, ignoring the fact that we're hyper casual, you know?
Yeah, I have been in this very situationship, friend, and let me tell you something. It kind of sucks. The mixed signals, it's no good.
So Milkshake's advice is forget her. She did the same thing to me.
Yeah. Here's what I did in the immediate aftermath of that situationship. I got very drunk. And then I went to the East River and I threw up in the East River. And then I had a bacon, egg, and cheese. And you know,
Dude,
it took
so fucking fire.
Took a little bit of time to get over her, but throwing up in the East River, let me tell you something. It does something for the soul. I highly recommend throwing up in the East River.
Dude,
that's a true story. I'm not shitting you. I really did. I really did go throw up in the East River. Chris, do you have any advice you want to throw in?
You know, my only advice is that if you meet someone and you really don't like them off the bat, sometimes that means you actually are going to like them later.
Yeah.
So hang out with people you don't like and then throw up in the
Yeah, I think my real advice to you is do not become bitter. Keep your heart open.
Interesting.
You know, for two reasons. One, when you're open and you don't allow yourself to become angry and upset by the shitty thing that happened to you, it leaves you open to new experiences. But also, when you get closed down like that, like you end up in a world where you sometimes hurt people in that same way. And it's just best not to keep that shitty cycle moving. So my advice to you, my real true advice, after you throw up in the East River, is do some self-reflection, figure out how open or not you are, and then don't like see anybody if you don't feel like you're ready to do it with an open heart. That's my true advice to you.
The other thing is, I feel like so many times when you're in because as someone who was in a situationship on and off for like 10 years at one point, because you know you make bad choices.
A long-term situationship.
Is that once you move away from that and like you're like, you know what, I deserve better. I'm gonna like, you know, even if you're not actively dating, your life has room for the right person to come in. And when you're putting so much energy to something that is not actually rewarding you, you don't have the space in your life for the real thing to walk in. Yeah. And that when you get rid of all the chaff, you find the wheat.
Great advice, Chris. Great advice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
before I head out, would you mind talking to my roommate Ren, who also wants some advice?
I would love to talk to your roommate,
hey, Ren.
And I also, once you guys finish getting this advice, let's play a quick game too before you head out.
Oh hell yeah! Here, let me hand the phone to my roommate. Ren, you're on the dial.
Sorry, there's lag on what I'm watching on.
Yes, there is some lag. You're gonna want to mute that while we're talking.
Yeah,
just to
okay.
not make it crazy.
It's like calling into a radio show.
Yeah, you're calling into
so
the
I
stupidest
also
radio
have,
show.
I guess, a question that I want advice on.
Yes.
So it's a long, convoluted thing, but to boil it down, what are like the ethics of having like a friends with benefits, but also like still dating other people?
Ooh.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Get drunk, go to no, just kidding. Go throw up in the East River.
Yeah.
If you guys are truly the ethics are that wrap it up. You know, you don't want to be spreading anything but love. The second is that you guys got to decide, like, is this something where we have to inform one another? Like, is this something where it's don't ask, don't tell? And you need to make those rules and, like, you know, and agree on them. You know, because if you guys are friends with benefits and it's like, that's what we are, we know we don't want to have it go beyond that. But you also got to keep in mind, like, is somebody getting emotionally invested? Take good care of each other, even though you're not in a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
And check in regularly. You know, those answers change. People catch feelings.
Okay, and then also say I'm seeing someone who's like quite obviously interested in me, but I'm not that interested in them. But then there's this other person who I'm interested in, but they're quite obviously not interested in me.
Yeah. So I think in this situation, you need to be very honest with the person who's interested in you, but you're not interested in about what is going on. You know, be very clear about your feelings and where you see things. And with the person who you have some feelings for, but maybe doesn't reciprocate, you got to do the same thing I just told you to do with someone else with yourself. You got to check in and you got to figure out whether this is still worthwhile to you. You know, like if you find that you are holding yourself back from something more, if you're looking for something more because you're investing feelings in a thing that is not given back, I would say step away.
And you know, Skogernif in the chat has some really great advice in that if you are just friends with benefits, or if it's just casual, you gotta be a real friend too.
Yeah. Excellent advice. Skogernif, 5 points.
Okay, yeah, that's my question. Thanks.
Would you two like to play a quick game before I let you go?
It'll be fun.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
All right, so if you're able to see this on a screen, we're going to play a little game called Rated R or Rated X.
Play the game.
Time to play the filthiest game on Twitch.
Okay.
Rated R or X?
Wait, sorry, what?
The way this game goes...
Oh, wait, I'm putting you on... Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, so we're playing a game called Rated R or Rated X. So I've pulled a still from a movie somewhere in the 70s, 80s region. It's just a close-up of a face. And you got to tell me, is the still from this movie a Rated R movie or a Rated X movie? I'm going to make that image big for you so you can see it. Is this woman...
that's got to be Rated R.
I don't know. I'm saying Rated X.
That's Rated R.
That's like... Yeah, the lighting is giving porno.
It's got a little bit of a porno lighting. A little bit of a porno lighting. These are very tricky, I have to say. Very tricky. Very hard to tell what they are sometimes. I like that you're giving different answers just so that we can keep your points separate. What kind of names would you like to have in the Desperate Losers universe? Doesn't have to be a real name, just a handle that we could use to keep track of your points.
All right. So there, Marcus. I'll be Mark.
All right, so we got Mark, and then Ren, what would you like your name to be?
Oh, Marcus.
All right, so we got Mark and Marcus. I love it. That's pretty funny. I'm going to say 10 points to Marcus for just stealing Mark's name. All right, so Marcus is saying R, Mark saying X. In the chat, I am seeing R from Pustu. I'm seeing X from Raul Django, R from Sun King, R from Avi, X from Skogernif. A lot of people are very torn on what this image is. Shall we take a look, though? Shall we find out whether this movie is Rated R or Rated X, Chris?
Let's do it.
All right, here it is. It is Rated R. This is from a trauma film. They Call Me Macho Woman. So, Marcus, excellent work. That's going to be 10 points for you. Thank you so much for calling in. Is this what you were expecting from a flyer on the street?
No, I have no idea what I expected.
No, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
No, me as well.
Well, a big part of this project. So so this show used to be on Adult Swim streams, and we relaunched it ourselves independently at the beginning of this year. And when we started advertising the show, we started putting up these posters that just said "Desperate Losers" with the phone number on it. No real information. Just kind of this sort of deal. And we got all kinds of calls. A lot of people looking for advice like yourselves. Some people looking to just scream into the void. And so
lots of teenagers
prank
us.
Lots of like children, just straight up like 9-year-olds, also looking to prank us. And I decided that I would just greet all of these calls with an open heart. We started calling everybody back, and the mission of this show shifted a little bit. Now it's sort of, when you find things on the street, I feel like a lot of times it turns out to be a scam or somebody wants money from you, and we are out here trying to reward curiosity. That is the mission of Desperate Losers.
Only that sweet.
I'm glad that we could actually catch you on air for this call. By the way, we do this every Sunday from 10 to midnight. Y'all should watch. You can call in any old time. You pick up more points. Those points that you're winning, they're worth very, very real prizes. We have Hollywood memorabilia. We have beautiful art that we have made for this show. There is I don't have it.
There's vintage records.
There's vintage records such as what you're hearing right now. There is one of our top prizes, an actual unopened Sonicare toothbrush, which can be yours for 1,500 points. This is unclaimed so far. And let me tell you something. There will be more and better prizes still in the future. So please do keep watching. Please keep playing. We're always happy to take your call, and we're always happy to have your messages too.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Thank you, Mark and Marcus.
Bye.
All right, we'll catch you later. Bye.
Chris, we got another call from another unknown number while we were on the line with Mark and Marcus.
I love it. Let's call him back.
Should we? Whoa, hold on. Wow, we're getting more calls. This is also a number I don't recognize. You're on Desperate Losers. Who is this?
It's
Hello?
no one.
Is there anyone
Hello?
there? Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You're on Desperate Losers.
Hi, this is Nervous Hair. How you doing?
Nervous Hair. Oh, I didn't put your
hello.
number in the phone book because I couldn't figure out how to do it live on the last show. I'm going to try to figure out how to do it live right now, but I guarantee you I won't be able to do it. So I'm just gonna make a note for myself in my notebook. Add Nervous Hair, so that we don't end up in this situation
Thank
again.
you.
Nervous Hair, how you doing tonight?
I am just vibing. I'm doing some editing on the computer and just trying to enjoy the last hours of a Sunday.
Ah, us too. Us too. We are also in that same Sunday boat.
Stunned by this new time period that you're doing. Loving it.
Yeah, we always wanted to do a nighttime show from the beginning. It just didn't quite work out with Matt, our co-host, who had to step away from the show, who created this show for Adult Swim, and we kept doing the Thursday because that's where people were used to seeing us, but it just got too hard with work. So it's a nighttime show. We refer to it as Night Church. I don't know why. It's
Night Church.
Nervous Hair, do you do voiceover work?
I'm trying. I'm trying to learn how to do it. I assure you, 85% of it is the fact that my microphone is halfway decent.
No, you got a good voice too. You can't put that on a microphone.
Yeah.
I got a great microphone right here. I still sound like a 15-year-old boy. So the microphone is only doing so much for you.
Thank you so kindly.
You didn't come here though to talk voices. Although maybe we'll do some VO work.
Ooh,
at some point.
Who's saying that he does a great Emo Phillips impersonation?
Wait. I'm going to say right now, I'm get whatever chat, I want to rate this Emo Phillips impression 1 to 5. Whatever the average is times 10, that is the number of points I'm going to give you. Please give me your best emo.
Oh my God, it's been 1,000 years. I barely remember him. I think, let me think. Oh, it's just like that. No, I can't remember how to do it.
Wait, no, you're getting there. You're getting there. I'm going to give you a little bit I know it takes some time to get into a voice. You had the start of a good emo there. Keep it going.
Just watching, and then you go on to the thing, and then you consider it and throw it into the sea.
That's a pretty good emo.
That's why
How did you discover that you could do an emo?
Pustu just said it right now.
So you'd never done an emo before?
Never done one in my entire life. This is all
Wow.
brand new to me.
Wow, people giving you 10s. I only asked for 5, but I'm seeing a lot of 10s. And we will, whatever the score is, we will times it by 10. This could be 100 points here for you. Bisk, kind of fucking up your day with a 4 out of 5. That's going to bring the average down a little bit, but I have seen a lot of 10s, so Chris, whatever the average is. Well, Bisk is, first of all, Bisk, even though he's a known cheater, cheats at the beginning of every show, very honest, scrupulous guy. Sun King also fucking up your day with a 4 out of 5. I'm kind of loving this. I'm kind of loving that it's all 10s and 4s. Chris, do we have an average going yet?
I'm still getting numbers in.
Oh, Skorgard, I'm getting 10 out of 5, so that's gonna be pretty good. That's gonna be like a 20.
I like that Visk just pulled out
up in here.
I have Emo Films vinyl records, so I am using it as a reference right now.
You know what my favorite emo joke of all time is?
No.
I do not do a good emo, but I'm gonna have to do an emo to tell the joke because you can't tell an emo joke not in the voice. Whenever I miss New York City, I just piss in my humidifier, which I feel like just captures the smell of New York.
That's an 8.3.
An 8.3. So 83 points. 83 points.
Hey.
I'm going to say another 15 points on top of that, Chris, for doing an impression that he didn't even know he could do. And 2 college credits for our good friend Pustu for putting him on the spot like that. Pustu is an intern of the show. He's working for college credits.
Good for him.
You didn't come here just to talk emo. You came here to play some games.
Yes, please get me that game.
All right, what kind of mood are you in? Give me a vibe. You said you were vibing tonight. What is the vibe?
Let me think. I wouldn't be against a what is it called? The how much does that cost game?
The Price is All Correct. The Price is All Correct is a game you have to earn. That is a game that must be earned. So if you win one of our pre-qualifying games, you are certainly entitled to play The Price is All Correct. And I feel like maybe a fair way to do it is to play a little game of Who Is That?
Who is that? And who is he? We know who he is, but what about them? They look familiar, but does she and her? The answers to these questions could win you prizes galore. All of this. Who is that?
Terrible at this.
We are looking at 2 people here, and I'm going to give you a big hint right off the top.
Oh my god.
One of these people was definitely executed for false pretenses, and the other person quite possibly also should not have been executed.
Shit. Excuse my language.
Not on this show, don't worry.
Well, fuck then. Okay then. Let me see. Is this... Could I ask questions about who they are?
Yes! You can ask questions.
Are they dictators of any kind?
No, but they may have aided a dictator.
Drinks on me, a follower.
That's 6 points
the
for
first thing that popped
Board
into
Madness
my head
Finest.
is like Nicolae Ceausescu, but that's completely wrong. Are they celebrities?
They were at the time.
Of course.
10 seconds, 8. They didn't kill anyone. They may have given away nuclear secrets. Do you know who they are?
No. Damn it, Bonnie and Clyde. No.
Oh, very close. It is a couple. It is Julius and Ethel Rosenberg.
Damn, dude.
Julius and Ethel Rosenberg. Who
so close.
It seems like Julius may have actually given nuclear secrets to the Russian, but certainly Ethel didn't. And Ethel just got executed for being married to Julius. Not a great time in American history. Yeah, murder is probably the biggest social faux pas, I gotta say. It's the rudest thing you can do.
Problematic.
Yeah, it's right out. It's right out. It's up there with putting your elbows on the table at dinner. So I cannot give you The Price is All correct, but
fair.
As a consolation, I will give you. I'll give you the rest of this card that we started with Avi. This is going to be two numbers. This is going to be two numbers in addition to the numbers that you had before. So you tell me what your two numbers for this will be, and then obviously you can double down. You can pick the numbers you picked before, and you'll get double points.
I think I will just go with a 4 and a 16.
A 4 and a 16. I like it. Let's take a look at those numbers for you as we scratch away. So the last prize remaining on this card for us is $500 a week for life. Now, I've said this before. If we win, Chris, that $500 a week for life, what are we going to do with that money, Chris?
We are going to use it for prizes, and the prizes will get even more fabulous.
That is right. Some of these prizes may even be worth $42, $43 even. Maybe let's get wild. We'll get like $100 prize in there.
Man.
There's a contest I want to do, Chris, in the very near future that would have a real fucking prize to it. Have we talked about this off air? I don't even remember.
I would perhaps.
Well, I'm set to go back to my native Miami, as you know. And I'm not sure Miami is going to be a flyer town the way that New York is. I'm a little bit worried, like, what's going to happen? Are we going to be able to find new people? And so I think we may put together a little contest of contests of, like, people who put up flyers, similar to our art contest. All kinds of ways to win points in this contest. And the person who gets the most points, I haven't quite figured out exactly how it works, but still thinking through, is going to get a printer. A printer from this show.
Ooh.
How does that strike you?
Oh, yes. I remember the printer concept.
Yes, Nervous Hair. How does that strike you? Would you like to win a printer from this show?
I would adore winning a printer from the show.
Yeah, and I would say that maybe we'll engrave Telly on it, like make it a Desperate Losers printer. Anyway, let's take a look. What are we looking at here on the For Life money? It is a 1. It is a 1, Chris. Does anyone out there have a 1?
Believe it or not, our Quantum Leaper and Pooh Stewer.
Sun King and Pooh Stew. Great work. Great work, gentlemen. And the winning number. The winning number. Will we get $500 a week for life? We will not. It is a 5. And that also will not do it for Nervous Hair. I'm sorry.
Does it for nobody.
That's
I'm a big loser here.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a long.
It's a long trombone.
It's a long trombone.
It's a long trombone. I meant to hit the short one. I accidentally hit the long one. But you know what? We did get to spend a little bit more time with Nervous Hair, which is always a treat. I think the last time we talked to you was when we had In the Shadows on doing tarot.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I think we're gonna bring her back. I gotta figure out a time with her when we can do it.
As a former trombonist for the marching band, I appreciate a long trombone.
The longer the trombone,
the sweeter
better,
the notes.
I say, the sweeter
God,
the notes. I feel like there's got to be a song out there. I want a trombone all night. Hi, Biscuit.
Yeah, Biscuits wants to be on the show.
Nervous Hair, thank you so much for calling. Please,
thank you very kindly.
Call again. We love hearing from you.
Will do.
All right.
Be well. Take care. Enjoy.
Bye. I like that we're getting too many calls. I was a little worried. Are we still going to get calls at night? And we're still getting calls at night. All right.
Who
so
doesn't want to call?
We got a voicemail from somebody who wants to know what this is. That was the person I think who called before when we weren't able to pick up. Oh no, it isn't. It isn't even that person. There are 2 people we have to call back. Let's call back the first person first, shall we?
I'm hoping that they can tell us
what
this is.
Yeah, I hope so too. We'll call this first person. We'll see.
Chat, do you want to tell us what this is?
Find out. We'll find out what this call has been.
What's up?
Hi, you're on Desperate Losers. We're calling you back. What can we do for you tonight?
Oh, we talked to you already.
Oh, you did! I called the wrong number back. I'm so sorry. Well, good hearing from you, Mark and Marcus.
Yeah, we're rewatching the VOD and we're dissecting the advice bit for bit.
Oh, excellent.
We had a very fun time.
While I still have you on the line, because I'm going to put you in our address book, is this Mark or Marcus's number so I know in the future?
This is Mark's number.
Yeah.
Mark's number. All right. Thank you, Mark.
Plan on winning the toothbrush.
Yeah.
Should we give them? The chat says that we need to give them apology points for calling them back.
Yeah, we do. I'm gonna say 20 points each. Yeah. 20 points each. 20 for Mark. 20 for Marcus. Sorry about that. Anytime.
We got this shit so in the goddamn bag here.
Every weekend.
You know what? You become regular callers. Maybe you'll get some bonus regular caller points.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, we won't hold you.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Sorry.
All right. Same to you. Bye-bye.
All right. Let's call this person who left us a voicemail, shall we? Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. There it is.
Hello?
Hi, you're on Desperate Losers. You called us. We're calling you back.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what's up.
How did you find us? How did you get our number?
I saw it on a poll.
Oh. Where was this poll?
It wasn't in Homer.
It was in Portland. On the
Portland.
Portland?
Are
Whoa,
you
that's...
Are you guys
No.
New York?
Portland is Really Cereal. Yes, we are in New York. That's going to be 100 points for Really Cereal. Really Cereal probably rocketing up the charts. So what did the poster say? What made you call it?
Let me go read it.
You took it?
I'm going to be honest. I stole it.
Oh, you know what? 10 points for stealing the poster. We have to give you a name on in our point leaderboard.
Give
what
us a
would you like your
pseudonym.
name to be. It doesn't have to be a real name.
Fake name.
I'll go with Charlie.
All right, Charlie.
I'm watching Cops, so I just heard him call out a Charlie license plate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the poster says free advice for desperate losers, not necessarily good advice, and then the phone number.
Are you looking for any advice tonight? Can we help you?
I don't. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What is a textbook loser? What makes you a loser?
Oh, this is a question that is very hard to answer, but that we get a lot. So, I feel like it's everyone at some point or another in their life feels like a loser, and it's really just a feeling, you know. It's a feeling that you have about yourself sometimes.
Okay.
Hopefully, one that doesn't last too long. But I don't think there's any inherent quality to it. I don't think that there are people in this world who are losers and are winners. It's usually a temporary thing for most folks.
Poostu says to be human is to be a loser. Really Cereal saying it's a lifestyle. Skogreneff saying that it's a state of mind, a mood that you pass through during the course of the day. Sometimes you're a loser and sometimes you're a winner.
Is that a satisfying answer for you?
Totally. I just thought there would be more of a catalog of losers and people who lose in their lives a lot, but that makes sense. I feel that way.
Yeah. Well, this is really a community. This thing that you've called it's an art project, It's an art project that started as a game show on Adult Swim streams many years ago. And then we revived it independently earlier this year. And as part of that, we started advertising the show with the posters you found. And
now we are the Desperate Losers as seen in the New York Times.
That's right. Our poster was this last week. It was featured in the New York Times, so we are Desperate Losers as seen in the New York Times.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. Would you, this is, in addition to being a place where you can get advice, a place where, like a broader community, it's also a place where we play games and give away points. You've already picked up a couple of points just for this call. I'm going to say 20 points for the call, for picking up the phone. Would you like to play a little game with us?
Sure, let's do it. This is like
are you able to watch the show? The show is on Twitch. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to play a visual game with you or just one that's just on the phone.
Let me. I just made gumbo. I'm in my.
Oh, nice. What kind of gumbo is this?
It's gumbo.
It's like slop gumbo. It's
slop
like
gumbo?
everything I found in my fridge gumbo.
Nice. Is this a fish-based gumbo? Is it an andouille sausage gumbo? What's going on?
It's a fish gumbo. I'm at my computer. I'm gonna look up the Twitch stream here. It's a fish gumbo. It has rice, corn, some mushrooms, and
Charlie, well done.
Yeah, this sounds like a good gumbo. 5 points for a good gumbo for Charlie.
Gumbo. And Charlie, just in case you were like, these are just fake, fake points. They're made up. There's no it doesn't matter. Let me tell you, there are real prizes. There are vintage records. There are Hollywood memorabilia. There's a toothbrush and a Sonicare toothbrush at that.
An unopened Sonicare toothbrush.
You could become the executive producer of this show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is not maybe the best prize, but whatever.
No, it is.
So how do you earn more points?
You keep playing. You keep calling in. There's lots of games. You can play them in the chat. You can call in. Charlie, we do this every, we're on the East Coast, so our times are Eastern, but we do this 10 to midnight our time. That would be 7 to 9 p.m. your time. So any Sunday you want to call in that time period, watch the show, play the show, you could be earning points, getting a little bit closer to the Sonicare toothbrush.
Sunday every week?
It's on Sunday every week.
Wow, what are the chances? I was just staring at the poster. I was like, damn, I should call. I'm supposed to go out later. I thought it would be fun to talk about.
Well, tell us about it. Where are you going?
I don't know if it's kind of.
Is this a date?
My real name isn't on here, is it?
No.
What? No, you're just
all
Charlie.
we know of you is Charlie. We don't know anything else about you.
Okay. it's kind of criminal, I gotta say. Let me go in the other room because my neighbors can probably hear me.
Well, don't
don't
get yourself in trouble. You are on Twitch.
No. Okay, yeah, I won't. Say
I gotta say, I'm intensely curious, but also do not want to get you in trouble.
Well, that's no one on the stream, right? Can see my? There's nothing.
No one can see you. There's nothing. There's no information other than your voice. All we know about you is that you were Charlie, may or may not be your name, and that you were in Portland. And your voice.
That you make gumbo.
And that you're making gumbo. You had corn in your house. You had some fish. We know that.
Well, that could be the one thing that gets me on my crime spree.
It could be. It could be. So there's a whole spree you're doing.
Ooh, spree.
I'm leaving to go do graffiti later.
Oh,
sick.
Nice.
Street art.
Nice.
Street
that's
art.
That's not a crime. That's you're beautifying your city in your own special way. Don't tell us your tag, but do tell us how sick is your tag on a scale of 1 to 10.
It's just gumbo, man. Be honest, right?
No, it's so much less cool than that.
Yeah, don't tell us what it is.
Not that.
Don't tell us what it is.
I'm not gonna. I don't know if I should. I'm in a crew called 3DS. I'm not gonna get anything else.
Wait a second.
That's all my crime.
That's all my crime.
That's
awesome, man.
Yeah, but we're supposed to go walk around. I gotta go to the train yard, and hopefully the fucking they've been cracking down in Portland recently
Yeah.
on a lot. So hope for the
Yeah,
police
stay safe out there. It's
I will.
It's a
But
wild time.
I just gotta meet up with my friends. So
All right, Charlie, we're now emotionally invested in you. So I want to, at the end of your night, at the end of your crime spree, just text us and let us know you're all right. We'll let people know next Sunday that you're all right.
it'll either be that or I'll use my one call.
No, don't use your one call. We're on the East Coast. We won't pick up.
Call a lawyer.
Call a lawyer. Now I'm going to say this right now, not just to you, Charlie, but to anyone watching. Do not ever use your one call on this show. As much as we would be honored that you would use your one call on us, that is a waste of your call.
Of course. I don't know how many points that would get. My floor is falling apart.
Chris, I'm going to say 50 points to Charlie for telling us about his crime.
Okay, hell yeah.
Getting closer to that Sonicare toothbrush, Charlie.
Fuck yeah.
I got something else that may help you in your future criminal sprees. One of our crimes, or one of our prizes.
One of our crimes.
One of our crimes. No, it is a little bit of a. We have these. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you're watching it. We have these.
I don't know what the stream is.
Oh,
I'm
look
trying
for
to find
we're on
it's
Twitch. It's desperate underscore losers.
Okay, here, wait, let me put you on speaker.
Yeah, so we've got all of these. I've got these official Santeria oils that I got in Miami. They're supposed to bring you good luck. There's one here, La Mano Poderosa, the powerful hand. Tapa Boca, that might be a good one for you, so that you're not out there admitting your crimes on random streams that you called off a flyer on the street.
Hey, it's just one street artist finding another street artist and connecting.
Exactly. Yeah, putting up the flyers, I recently learned, might not be legally kosher, but you know what? We do it anyway. We do it anyway.
I just got the stream pulled up.
All right, excellent. So we can now play a visual game with you. So, Chris, what do you think it should be?
Well, we're gonna do a pre-qualifier.
Yeah, what do you think our pre-qualifier should be? We can play a visual game with Charlie.
Do we want to try Who Is That with Charlie, or do we want to do something else?
I feel like that's a tough game to start with. You know what?
How about RX?
Yeah, let's do rated R, rated X. Charlie, I'm gonna hit a little intro, and then we will talk to you on the other side of this.
Okay.
Time to play the filthiest game on Twitch. Rated R or X?
So Charlie, the way this works is I have pulled a still from a movie from the 1970s, 1980s, and this is either from an R-rated movie or it is from an X-rated pornographic film. And what I'd like you to do for me, Charlie, is tell me, is this man with this shit-eating grin from a porno or from a rated R movie?
Okay, there's some things to pick apart here.
Yes.
You know, like when you first look at it, the look on his face is giving like coming. You know,
yes.
And he's like busting one out.
It could be.
But, it's too hard to tell.
It's a tough game. This is a very hard game.
Maybe the hair. I think I'm gonna go X.
You're going X. Pelican Yawning in the chat definitely agrees. Raul Django saying an X. Sun King, who has been established in the lore of this show, is a quantum leaper, saying rated R. Skorgernef saying R. Pooh Stew saying R. See, 2 X's, one from you, Charlie, one from Raul Django. I'm seeing R's down the line from other folks, but you might be right, Charlie. The chat is not necessarily right. There's not a definite track record with any of these. Rated R, rated X, very hard game. Would you like to stick with your answer?
I'm looking at the quality of the picture now, and it seems too good for porn.
Let me tell you something, though. In the 70s, they threw a lot of lights and a lot of production value at porn.
That's true. Okay, wait, okay. There's no hint, right? Well, the chat's skewing my answer now because I can see it. Okay, I'll switch to R. I'm gonna regret it, but I'll go R.
You're gonna go R? Are you sure?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's find out. Is this rated R or is it rated X? It is rated G. This is from the Ballad of Billy Blue. So the rated R will get you 10 points. Excellent work. Excellent work, Charlie.
Oh, yeah. Woo.
Love it. Love it. What a night. What a night for Charlie. That's a big win. Charlie, because you have won, I am going to give you 5 scratches on this scratcher. For every number you guess correctly that's on here, you are going to get 10 points. How does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
All right, let's see what prizes we're playing for. Playing for $200. Playing for $4. We are playing for $500 for life. And we are playing for $20 and $5. Charlie, give me 5 numbers.
Should they be double digits?
They usually these cards go up to 20, so they can be double digits. They tend to be lower numbers, but you know, hard to know.
I'll go 1. No, 2.
2. All right, hold on. You go 2. I'm gonna need
like 3
4 more.
Okay, 2, 4.
Yeah. Yep.
10.
10, like it.
13.
13. 1 more.
And that's 17.
And a 17. So your numbers are 2, 4, 10, 13, 17. You should have stuck with that 1 because I did accidentally reveal a little bit of a 1 here. So there is a 1 on the board. Chris, anybody who had a 1 as their numbers from chat, do give them points. We're looking at a $4 one here. That is a 5. Ooh, very close. Very close, but no cigar there. The $5 is a 13. That will do it for you. That is 10 points for Charlie. Let's take a look at the 20. It is a 6. That won't do it for Charlie. And the last number of this card is an 8. Charlie, you did get 10 points off this. Chris, where's Charlie sitting in points right now?
Well, I am just adding another 10 points. So he's got 85 points. And let me just rearrange that leaderboard. He is in 33rd place.
Pretty good, Charlie, for one night's worth of work. 33rd place.
And just be aware, Charlie, there are 106 people on the leaderboard.
Yeah, so you're doing pretty good. Wow. Pretty good, Chuck. If you follow the show on Twitch, you'll be randomly assigned some more points. And obviously, you call back. You play anytime. You can leave us a message anytime. We're happy to always give you advice. Can't give you legal advice, so don't ask us for that. And don't use your one phone call on us. We're not a good person to call from jail.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Charlie,
thank you so much.
Enjoy your gumbo. Stay safe out there. And we love you, I guess.
All right. Love you guys too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Chris, we got 2 calls when we were talking to Charlie.
Great. Do we know who they are?
I have no idea who they are. Let's call
back.
We'll call the first one back. Let's see what this number was about. This is the first one. This person didn't leave a message. Why is this not working? There we go. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, you're on Desperate Losers. We saw you called.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, it's Django.
Oh, hey, Django.
Wow.
Welcome to Desperate Losers.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not much, man. First time caller, long time chatter, Django. Give Django 100 points for calling in. What a reward for long times.
Yeah, Sunday night seemed to be a better fit for me, too.
Yeah. Well, what can we do for you tonight?
That's the voice of a hardworking man.
It is the voice of a hardworking man. A hardworking man who has how many points, Chris? How many points does Raw Django have on the board right now?
201 points.
It's a lot of points. That's enough points for a Dobson and a Telly. Could be enough points, too, for one of these fabulous bookmarks. You read a lot of manga?
Man, I ain't never seen that show before.
Well, nobody's seen Kojak, man. That's why it's the Hollywood memorabilia we can afford to give away on this program. But you should watch it. It's fucking great. Telly Savalas, a revelation. And Dobson's also in the mix. Let's not forget that Dobson's in the mix.
You ever wanted a trading guy with an old white guy who looks like Ham? Well,
yeah, look at that.
How you
Boom.
can.
Raul, you did not come here, though, to talk about Hollywood memorabilia. You came here, I'm sure, to play some games. Would you like to play a game, Raul Django?
Sure, let's give it a shot, man.
Let's play our new game.
Sure, I'll be the guinea pig.
In this great tapestry of life, one unbreakable thread ties all of God's creation together. From Metsa Mosa to Macho Man Ramby Savage, all will die. The only question is, how? Jesus, this is dark.
We are playing How Did They Die? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a historical figure. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that person, and then you're going to tell me how they died. If you have the correct answer, you're going to get 50 points. If you have a interesting incorrect answer, I'm going to give you 20 points. So we are talking about Li Bai. Li Bai is the most significant poet of the Tang Dynasty in China, maybe the most significant Chinese poet of any era. And because of his place in history, Raw, his work spans both the golden age of the Tang Dynasty and the famine and destruction of the An Lushan Rebellion. His poems, they cover all the big themes that you want to see in poetry. They cover friendship, nature, solitude, and the pleasures of getting wasted. He was a friend and advisor to many powerful figures in his time, and during that An Lushan Rebellion, he was actually sentenced to death, but he was spared because of his connections. And we don't know historically exactly how he died, but there is a very popular myth about how he died. So my question to you, Raul Django, according to popular myth, how did Li Bai eat it? Oh, hold on.
So, I mean,
I had you muted. How do you think Li Bai died?
Oh, okay. I was just saying, based on the look of the picture, it looked like he was sleeping, so he must have been chilling. I don't know. It looked like, I know back in the day, they used to like poisoning people. So maybe he drank some tea that, took him down, or they weren't like, I say he died. They gave one of them little poison teacups that they used to like put their thumb and cover a hole. And they faked the real pour and then the other pour. I think he got poisoned.
Wow, this is you know a lot about tea poisoning. I did not know about this, covering the fake hole with the real hole with one thumb and pouring the poison out of the other. This is a new poisoning strategy for me. Chris, I'm going to say 10 points to Raul Django just for teaching us a little bit about poisoning. Well, unfortunately, he was not poisoned. According to popular myth, Li Bai got drunk on a boat, and he drowned trying to hug the moon's reflection.
Ain't no better way to go out, man.
That's true. Trying to fuck the moon, the fine way to die. 10 out of 10 recommend.
I actually have I have some video of the poison teapot in action if you want to see it.
Oh, you do? Hold on a second. Let's take a look at this. What's going on here? Ooh. The assassin's teapot.
Now let's look at that again. So you cover different holes, and you get different liquids.
How did you know about this? How did you know about this special poisoner's teapot?
Hey man, I ain't trying to reveal all my secrets. I just
That's
some
right.
people get bored. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's true. We have talked about some people have revealed their crimes, and you reveal your crimes on this show. Worth some points. Worth some points.
Yeah, these crimes seem a little bit more serious than graffiti art. So
it's true. Yeah, poisoning a little bit more serious. I cannot give you a big prize here, Raw, because you didn't quite get it, but I did learn about the poisoning tea kettle, so that's pretty good. Chris, how many do you think we should give Raw here?
Let's give him 5. Give him a row.
Yeah, let's do 5. We'll give you a row on the $2 Gold Rush multiplier.
Also, that is a classy ass poisoning.
It is. It is. Although I don't know, I see someone working their thumb on a teapot while they're serving me. Now I'm going to be suspicious. Every time I get tea, I'm going to be looking at the thumbs. This is the kind of advice you can only get from a New York Times featured stream. Raul, give me 5 numbers, and we will get to scratching.
All right, let's go multiples of 3. 3, 6,
you want to go
9, 12, 15.
3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. I like it. I like that you're working a system. This might be the way to go.
Hey man,
chat.
they say do math, not meth.
Exactly. You know what? Thank you so much. 2 points for that message from Dare. Do math, not meth. I feel like though you got to be good at math to really get into meth. All right,
man,
so
they
we're
say
looking
the
for.
risk I took was calculated, but I'm bad.
We're looking for a 3, 6, 9, 12, or 15. Let's take a look. What do we got here? This is for a $5 prize, a $100 prize, a $1,000 prize, a $2 prize, and a $100 prize. First scratch here for us. Oops, wrong one. Drum roll, please. It is a 24. Not gonna quite do it for you there. Let's take a look at the $2 prize. It's a 21. Also not gonna do it. Looking at the hundo, 25. Ooh, these are all in the 20s, Raw. 100. A 26. We're working on a straight here, Chris. And the last number is a 9. That will do it! Brawl Django, not only is that going to be worth 10 points, but because there are only 30 minutes left in the show, we are now in overtime.
Boy, is this day going fast! Only 30 minutes left to go.
Points are doubled. Raw, that is going to be 20 points for you.
I'll take them.
Any thoughts for us as a man who may be familiar with poisoning? Any advice for our viewing audience?
Would be a cool ass poisoning. I feel like.
What do you got for me?
Not saying that I've done it once or twice, but just make sure you wash your hands, make sure the dye comes off. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's important advice. So if you are a agent of the Russian FSB looking to sneak polonium into a country and slip it into someone's tea, make sure to wash your hands. All right. Well, I'm getting a call from Pooh Stew. Let me take this. Raw Django, thank you so much for calling.
Thanks for
I'm glad
calling.
to hear your voice. Call in next Sunday.
Yeah, for sure. Sunday seems to be better, and
Awesome.
I'll try to make it a habit.
All right. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Talk to y'all.
Beagle Stew! Welcome to Desperate Losers. How are you doing this evening, sir?
Late night. Loving it.
It is! It is! It's 8:30 p.m. for you, buddy.
It's so late.
I know.
I like the idea that music enthusiast Fecal Stewart is like, oh, it's 8:30. I better get in the old bathtub and rest these aching joints.
Yep, got to get that Epsom salt going.
Light a couple candles.
Yes.
Feel better, relax. It's past my bedtime.
Romantic.
What's your bedtime, Fecal Stew?
Whenever I get tired.
Yeah. Well, then any time really has the potential to be your bedtime.
It's so true. And that's how I live my life. I'll take a nap whenever I want to take a nap.
I love the way you live your life, Pooh Stew. I recommend it. I recommend the Poo Stew lifestyle.
I don't.
Well, I do. We'll switch. You host this show, and I'll live as you do. Poo Stew, you did not come here though to have your lifestyle bandied about for the amusement of others. You came here to play some games. Would you like to play a little pre-qualifying game?
He would not, but he will.
Yeah, nobody wants to play these pre-qualifying games. Would you like to play one of the old standbys, or would you like to play one of the new ones? Or the new one?
Let's play the new one.
All right, let's do it. The new one. Here we go.
In this great tapestry of life, one unbreakable thread ties all of God's creation together. From Metsa Musa to Macho Man Ramby Savage, all will die. The only question is, how? Jesus, this is dark.
Certainly is dark, Howard. So we're going to be looking at a historical figure. We're going to be talking about a little bit about them, and then Stu, you're gonna take a guess as to how they died. Give me an interesting answer. It's going to be worth 20 points. You get the correct answer, it's going to be worth 50. But of course, those points are doubled now. 40 and 100 points. We're going to be talking about Hollywood legend. Hollywood legends, Stu. Are you big Hollywood buff?
I know a little bit about Hollywood, not a lot.
Well, maybe you know a little bit about this gentleman. This gentleman, William, a.k.a. Bill Holden. William Holden was one of the 1950s most celebrated leading men. In that decade, he starred in Stalag 17, Sunset Boulevard, and The Bridge on the River Kwai. Every single one of them an Oscar-winning movie. He had an affair with Audrey Hepburn while filming Sabrina, which I don't know if that one won an Oscar, but also a celebrated movie. But that relationship, Stu, did not last because Holden was an incurable drunk and post-vasectomy was unable to have children. However, he was a passionate advocate of animal rights. He founded the William Holden Wildlife Foundation to preserve natural habitats, and that organization still exists today. They still have that as a mission. So my question to you, Stu, is how did William Holden get his clock punched? I'll give you a hint. It's very sad. It's very sad.
Yeah. This is part of my little bit of Hollywood knowledge. Ooh. He died the way he thought the other guy died. He slipped and cracked his head open at home, bled to death.
He did! Alone and absolutely plastered, Bill slipped on a rug, smashed his head into a bedside table, and he bled to death and was found 4 days later. That is excellent work, Stu. That's going to be 100 points for Pooh Stu. But there is a bonus question with this William Holden. This is your opportunity, Stu, to win another 100 points. Are you ready for this?
Oh, wow.
What was William Holden's blood alcohol level at the time of his death?
Ooh, that's
100%. There was no blood. Only alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always forget how they do this, isn't it?
It's a percentage, you know. It's a percentage of your blood. So like, you know, even like a 0.8 would be pretty fucking high.
He was at a 0.2. He was fucked and hammered.
You know what, Stu? That is so close that I'm going to give it to you. His blood alcohol level was 0.22. That means 22% of his blood was just liquor.
Wow.
That's going to be another 100 points for Stu. Pretty fucking nuts, right? Roll Django, also very close. I'm going to say Roll Django, 50 points. Excellent work. Stu, You have the board. We can do whatever you like here. You've won, not only the actual game, but the bonus. What do you want to do, friend?
It's been a while since we've done Larry King Live.
Let's do it. Larry King 5s. Here we go.
The nightly news is out, and Larry King is in.
What a way to make a living.
All right, so for anyone who has never seen this before, ooh, why does this look like that? It shouldn't look like that. I don't know why it looks like that. Give me a second. Let me see what's going on here.
I did make up an alternative death for Bill Holden because he dated Audrey Hepburn, and I recently found out that Audrey Hepburn, that a deer, more people are killed by deer every year than sharks, and Audrey Hepburn had a pet fawn, so I imagine that after their breakup, that pet fawn killed him.
Ooh. Well,
death.
it's certainly a happier way to die than slipping with 22% of your blood just stewing in liquor. So Stu, you know how this works, but
that's crazy.
Yeah. For anyone who's never seen Larry King 5s, the way this works is you're trying to match a winning guest to your guest to win. If you reveal Geraldo, you've lost the game. And that's ostensibly the game, but the real game of Larry King 5 is I'm going to scratch away the eyes. And I need everybody in the chat and for Stu himself to guess which 90s, late 80s, early 90s, I guess could go into the early 2000s guess this is. So I'm going to go ahead and scratch away some eyes. In the interest of time, Stu, I think that the way we're going to play Larry King 5s is we'll scratch 5 a time. That way we don't, I don't have to, it's very labor intensive to make these cards. So it's just a little bit easier for me if we only do 5. Is that cool with you?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to take a look at 5 eyes. And I need to know what celebrities.
Scratching any guess?
What?
We're just scratching the winners, and then we're not
just gonna
scratching
scratch
anymore?
We're going to scratch the winners, but I'm going to tell you what, Stu. This is your card now. The next time you call in, no pre-qualifying game. You've got the rest of the card.
Okay. Can we do a little zoomy?
Yeah, we'll zoom. I'm just going to scratch away the eyes for you first.
Scratch out those eyes, Milkshake.
All right, here's the first eye. Sad, doleful eyes, aren't they? Maybe I'll get it even tighter. Look at those eyes. Look how baleful these eyes are. Then we got some very intense looking eyes over here. Dead eyes in the middle.
Looks like old beauty.
Yeah. A cheeky little side eye over here.
Oh, I know who that is.
Any of these eyes calling you?
I can see Gallagher.
You think this is Gallagher? My question to chat is, do you feel that number 4 is Gallagher?
Visk is in agreement.
Visk is in agreement. Dr. Yawning saying it looks like a beetle. Could be. This could be 90s Ringo. Could be 90s Paul. Was George still around in the 90s, Chris? I don't know when George died.
Yes, he was. But Pelican is also switching to Gallagher.
Oh, Pelican off Beatles and on Gallagher.
Yeah.
Let's take a look, shall we? Shall we see a little bit more? A little bit more of what's going on here?
Sun King's getting on the train, too.
Yeah, they're
there
riding
it
the
is.
Gallagher train.
And it is the right train to be on. That's going to be 20 points for Who's Stu for the Gallagher. That's going to be 10 points for everyone who got on the Gallagher train. X, how did you know it was Gallagher? What gave it away?
Honestly, it was the little bit of the hat that I saw and the little bit of his hair.
It's true. I think, was Gallagher bald? He must have been. He was always wearing that hat.
He was.
Yeah, must have been. What else? Any of these other eyes calling to you? These are some big 90s eyes.
Let's see. Sun King's saying that number 1 is Boris Johnson.
Number 1, Boris Johnson.
That's outside of our, decades.
It could be, yeah. Boris Johnson, not quite a celebrity in the 90s.
It looks like Gary Busey to me, but it looks like old Gary Busey.
It could be Busey, though. You know, sometimes the cards are a little deceptive. These eyes, I'll give you a hint. You going Busey?
Yeah. Well, you said giving me a hint. Let's give me a hint first.
Your hint is these eyes were very big in the 90s. These eyes were much, much talked about in the 90s. Very 90s eyes.
It's Betty Davis.
Gary Busey was pretty big in the 90s, wasn't he?
He was. Gary Busey had a long career, though. These eyes could be Busey. Actually, this is looking more Busey the more we reveal here. Could be Busey. Any other guesses for the chat before I do the big reveal?
No, sir.
We're all going with... All right, let's take a look. Is it Busey? Show me Busey. Ooh, this is not feeling Busey. Do you want to revise that answer? I'll take 10 points off the top.
Oh, man. I recognize the top of that guy's head, but I don't
Yes, you
know
do.
his name.
Well, what can you tell me about him? Do you know anything about this gentleman?
He was in some movies, right? No?
I don't know. I don't know if this person... Only incidentally. There's a movie about this person.
Was he a murderer?
Some people would say that. I don't think he would, though. I don't think you got this one, Stu. Anybody in the chat got this one? This person is
There's some
not a
guesses.
politician. There's some guesses. Let's rip this Band-Aid off. Let's find out who this is. It's Dr. Death himself, Jack Kevorkian. Yes.
Chad did not get that.
No. Dr. Kevorkian. Very 90s. Very 90s. Any of these eyes calling to you here. And then, of course, on the other side, we got these doleful eyes.
The number 2 looks like a Kardashian to me.
It could be.
No, it couldn't.
And then 5 almost looks like Cosby. But you guys wouldn't put Cosby on here, would you?
Maybe we would put Dr. William Cosby on here. Who's to say? Who's to say?
Yeah.
What do you think? I need a choice here. Let's pick one and do it.
Let's say number 2 is a Kardashian. I don't know which one.
All right, I'll give you any Kardashian. Any other guesses? Kardashians, maybe in the 90s, maybe not. I'm seeing Gal Gadot from Raw Django. I'm seeing Britney as number 3 from Sun King. Let's take a look. Let's find out what's going on here. Give you a little bit more of the hairline. Let's see if the hair helps you. Is this hair helping you any? You still feeling Kardashian? This person's very famous. Extremely famous.
Is it Will Smith's wife?
Jada Pinkett Smith?
Yeah.
I'm seeing Gloria Stefan from our own Chris Creature, seeing Halle Berry from Raw Django.
There we go. That's good.
All right, Halle Berry you're going to go with. You're getting on Raw Django's train here. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Indeed it is, Halle Berry. Good work. I'm going to say, because we revealed the hairline, half points. That's going to be 10 for Raw, and it's going to be 5 for everybody who jumped on the Halle Berry train. Does that seem fair?
Sure.
No, I'll let it slide.
Stu will allow it. That's a real, I'll allow it, but watch yourself, counselor kind of moment from Stu. I'm going to, just because this one's a tough one, I'll give you a little bit of hair for free. No points off the top.
Free hair tonight on Desperate Losers.
Free hair on Desperate Losers. This is hair helping you with either one of these, Stu.
Raw Django offering Stu some tea.
Would you like any of Raul Jago's tea?
The poison tea? No.
But it depends where his thumb goes. Might just be regular tea.
If it's regular tea, then yeah, sure.
I don't know. It depends which hole he covers with his thumb. Could you imagine though, like, Chris, like, there's so much poisoning going on in tea service that people are like, I can improve on the tea poisoning game.
I mean, listen, I appreciate anytime somebody goes the extra mile.
Visk saying number 5 is Henry Kissinger and saying that number 2 might be Jewel. Really Serial going Avril Lavigne. Interesting guess there.
I don't think that's Kissinger. That's not Kissinger.
Skorgernef saying that the one on the left could be a Cameron Diaz.
I didn't go with Jewel.
Jewel? You want to go with Jewel?
I'll roll with Jewel.
Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, shall we?
Will you save your points?
We're looking for Jewel. Looking for Jewel. Do we have Jewel? Oh, I don't know. It's Kate Moss. Supermodel Kate Moss. Big in the 90s. No, who knows what happened to her?
Still around, still on cocaine.
Yeah.
Married to the lead singer from The Kills.
Chris, in another life, didn't we interview someone who had an entire room in her house that just had photos of Kate Moss?
Oh, yeah. God, that was weird. What a weird job. What a weird life.
Yeah, we won't talk about it because we won't dox ourselves.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not dox ourselves.
There's a wealthy woman out there with a room just full of photos of Kate Moss for some reason. There she is, Kate Moss.
I'm going to drink Django's tea, and number 5 is James Earl Jones.
Ooh, James Earl Jones. Excellent guess. Anybody else want to get on the James Earl Jones train?
Choo choo. All right, let's see. Anybody? Oh, all right. I know it takes a little while. Yeah. Pelican saying, sure, James Earl Jones trained me. That might be a little difficult, but you know.
Yeah. We'll take a look. Will we be pulling a train with James Earl Jones? I think we will. It is Jimmy Jones. There you have it. The winners for the next time you call in.
King Pelican.
Oops. You're going to be looking to match Kate Moss, Dr. Kevorkian, Halle Berry, and James Earl Jones. Do you have a guess, Stu, as to which one is going to be the winning guest? I'll give you. Remind me of this. I'll give you a bonus 10 points if you get it correct.
I want it to be Kevorkian, but I bet it's going to be Halle Berry.
I'll tell you a little bit about how I make these cards. It's completely random. I use a random number generator to decide who's on the card. I use a random number generator to decide which is the winning one and which one, where they all fall on the card. So the whole thing is completely random. I don't quite remember who the winning one is. But so each one of them equally likely. There's no influence from me.
You have a list of numbered celebrities?
I do have numbered celebrities. I have hundreds and hundreds of these that I've made.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Listen,
there's some good ones out there that we haven't seen yet.
Milkshake is thorough.
It's true. It's true. I make too much work for myself on this show, but I do it with love. So let me get a guess, Stu. Who do you like? Who do you like for your winning guest?
I bet it's going to be Halle Berry.
You're saying Halle Berry. Could be. If it's Halle Berry, you're going to get an extra 10 points. And that'll have to wait.
You said it's randomized?
It's randomized. What happens is
I always use more than one picture. And I feel
That's
like
true.
Halle Berry's the one that has the most pictures.
I'm going to tell you this right now, Stu. Every single one of these people, I have more than one picture for.
Okay.
The pictures are not a constraint. I don't put anyone in the game who I can't find 2 pictures for.
All right. Well, then I'm going to shift gears and lean into the one I want it to be instead of the one I think it's going to be.
Yeah, you want it to be Jack. There he is, Jack Kevorkian. If it is Jack Kevorkian, Stu will get an extra 10 points. Thank you for calling, Stu. Any final thoughts you want to leave us with?
Nope. Great job on the Sunday show.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Yeah, thank you for calling in.
Thanks for having me.
Always nice to hear from Pooh Stu. Oh, I forgot to do this. Every time people call in, you got to remind me, Chris. We forgot to throw Pooh Stu's
oh my
special
goodness.
little thing. Yeah,
I did forget.
Pooh Stu called in today. Avi called in today.
As we discovered, that picture is very, very close to the real.
Yes,
Pooh
this
Stu.
is very close to actual Pooh Stu's middle school years. Shocking. Chris, we are coming up on the end of the show, but we did get, we have 2 other random calls that we got.
Let's do it. I got nothing but time now.
All right, let's do it. We'll call 2 people and then we'll call it a night.
All right, let's call random people on the phone. Hooray!
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Hello.
Hi, you're on Desperate Losers. We were calling you back. We saw you called us.
This is Charlie.
Oh, it's Charlie. This is the second time I've done
Yeah.
this. Charlie, my mistake. 20 points, Charlie.
All good.
No
worries. No worries.
Sorry about that. Good luck tonight.
All right. You got me
Bye.
excited. I thought I really won.
Well, you did. You just won 20 points because we accidentally called you.
So now you're at 105.
105 points
All
for
right.
Charlie. Catch you later, Charlie.
I can't hear shit. Okay.
right.
Okay.
Bye.
I kind of gotta go.
Bye. All right. Well, wasn't that one? It's this one. So we only have one call to make, and here it is.
All right, let's do it.
Hello.
Hi, this is Desperate Losers. You're on air with us. What can we do for you? We saw we called.
Oh, I'm on air.
Yeah, this is it's a game show and kind of an art project about random human connection.
Oh, that's so fascinating. I saw your poster near my house, and I was like, well, I guess maybe I am a desperate loser if I'm calling in, but I was like, I wonder what this is all about. So here I am now on your game show. What's going on?
Well, where did you find our poster, first of all? This could mean a lot of points to somebody.
Generally, don't get too specific.
Yeah, no, just give us a city. Just give us a city.
Oh, I found this in New York City.
In New York City! Chris, that's going to be one of mine. I can't win points on my own show, so we give all of the points that I win to an orphan. So that'll be 100 points for the orphans, Chris.
Excellent. Those orphans have points for dinner tonight.
They do.
Happy to feed the family now.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm Chris Creature. You're talking to Junior Milkshake. Can you give us a pseudonym to call you by? Fake names only.
Yeah. You can call me the Shady Penguin.
Ooh.
You got it.
I love it, Shady Penguin. So, Shady Penguin, I'll give you the quick rundown of what the fuck it is that you called. So, Desperate Losers used to be a game show that was on Adult Swim streams. We revived it with the creator of the show, New York Matt, who is not here right now. But as part of that effort, we started putting up these posters that just say Desperate Losers, have our phone number on them. We started getting all kinds of calls. Sometimes it was people who wanted advice. Sometimes it was people who wanted to scream into a void. Sometimes it was teenagers who just wanted to prank call us. And we have made it our mission to call all of them back and to reward people's curiosity. We all feel here that a world in which curiosity is rewarded is a better world. So we're doing our small part as part of this art project to do just that thing.
Man, I feel like I just went digging for treasure and struck gold. Maybe a diamond in the sand here. I'm excited to hear what you guys have got.
I love it. If you want to see what it is that we're doing, this thing streams on Twitch. If you just look for Desperate_Losers.
Oh, you guys have a Twitch? Wait.
Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're also on YouTube right now. We're on Instagram Live, although nobody watches there. It's mostly Twitch. All the chats on the Twitch. You want to be on the Twitch. We have a Discord. This whole thing is fucking nuts. People play a bunch of games with us. They win points. The points get fabulous prizes. Right now, the top prize we have going is a Sonicare toothbrush. A real,
okay, wait,
unopened,
that's actually kind of awesome.
Sonicare toothbrush.
We also
1,500
have
points on that guy.
we have vintage vinyl records. We have some Hollywood adjacent memorabilia.
No, it's Hollywood memorabilia.
And excitingly, the poster that you called was featured in the New York Times.
This is Desperate Losers as seen in the New York Times.
Do we get mentioned?
Man,
no.
You got some accolades to your name here.
Yes, this just happened to us this week. It's been a big
Very
week.
exciting. Big week.
Oh man.
We're talking to a
I'm happy
penguin
be on
right
this
now.
train.
It's going great. We've met so many cool people through the posters. We met this amazing tarot card reader in the shadows. I just talked to somebody.
Oh, I read tarot cards too. That's crazy.
Whoa!
Oh.
I love it. Tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about yourself without doxing yourself. What's your deal? Why are you calling signs off the
Yeah.
street?
Well, I guess I was just bored. I just saw it by my apartment. You guys put a sign up literally a block away from where I live. So I was like,
Ooh.
yeah, I'm not doing anything on a Thursday night. Why not give it a call? I'm 24. I live in New York, obviously. I guess that's doxing, but whatever. I make websites. That's my job. That's my profession.
Cool.
In my spare time, I read tarot cards. I play bass guitar. I like to go hiking. I like going antiquing for old stuff. If you like little funky ceramic animals, that's kind of my jam. I like buying stuff off of dying old people at estate sales.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a pretty
yeah.
average show.
You know, I don't know if my friend Chris knows this about me, and certainly no one in the audience knows this about me. And I'm gonna do it as a show and tell next time. I have the best piece of ceramic that anyone has ever found in an estate sale. Chris, can you guess what it is?
Is it a frog eating a person?
It's so much better than that. You know that very famous photo of JFK Jr. saluting his father's casket as it's riding by?
Oh my
I have a
God.
ceramic figurine of JFK Jr. as a boy saluting his father's casket.
Wait,
I found it in a estate
Can I
sale.
see this live? Do you have it with you?
It's like packed away. But next week we do this every Sunday from 10 to midnight. I will put it on the stream. I will do that as my show and telly for next week.
Next time. I trust you. You seem like a trustworthy guy.
Yeah, I'm a guy off
he's
a flyer.
He's the most trustworthy guy off a flyer you'll ever meet.
Exactly.
Trustworthy as a flyer guy can get, anyway.
Exactly. Well, you know what? We have the endorsement tacitly of the New York Times. So
The New York Times endorsed you. I mean, shit, you gotta be doing something.
it's true, right?
And
you know?
Just to clarify, the article was about flyers.
Yeah, it was
Ours was
about
just
us.
intro.
In a way, it was about us. let's take
I feel like you guys are
credit
the real
where it's
heart
due.
and soul of the article, you know?
Wait, I'm
People
gonna go
are
further
crying
than
out
that.
For good content, and who else to call but the Desperate Losers for a good show?
I'm gonna go a little further. I'm gonna say we're the heart and soul of the New York Times.
Damn straight. That's the attitude I like to hear.
Exactly. Salzburgers, get in touch. You owe us some money. So, would you like to play a quick game with us?
Yeah, sure. What's your game? What you got? For
Great.
me?
Well, my first question is: are you able to visually see this show? If not, we have a great game we can play with you
let
just
me
over the
open it up.
phone.
Is it just Desperate Losers?
Yeah,
Desperate underscore losers.
Desperate underscore losers. Okay, I'm gonna look you up on YouTube.
Yeah, you can do that too.
I see you. Okay, there's a bit of a delay, but
Yeah,
I'm
that's
watching
cool.
it.
Yes.
Just mute it there, and I will launch a game that we're gonna play. It's gonna be called What Should It Say? So the way that this game works is that I have found something in the world. Oftentimes a business's name or something like that. In this case, it is an off-brand WD-40. And what I would like to know is what you think the name of this product is. And it's going to be 10 points for the correct answer. Oh, actually, no, wait. We're at the end of the show, so the points are doubled. It's going to be 20 points for the correct answer. But here's where it gets real interesting, Penguin.
Okay.
For the best incorrect answer, this is open to everyone in the chat. This is going to be worth 40 points. So I'm looking for the best incorrect answer for this rip-off WD-40.
Okay. Oh my god, I gotta think here.
Think it through.
Yeah. Okay, well, I see that, like, little blue kind of, like, pipe thing on the side.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go with, I think I'm just gonna go with blue goo. That's what I'm gonna go with here. Blue goo.
I like it. Blue goo. I'm seeing FU2 from this. That's pretty good.
Oh, that is a good one. I should have made fun.
You could change your answer.
No, I feel like I gotta commit, you know? Like, I'm not an honorable...
Well, this has nothing to do with honor. This is just... People are constantly pitching us different ones. We're just looking for the best one. You don't have to stick with an answer. It's open to everyone to change their answer.
Oh, okay.
Jesse
so I'm
lubes you.
with the chat.
I'm seeing. Yeah, you're competing with the chat.
We've got some other ones. We've got Screw Off from the chat. We've got Tight Nuts Don't Stand a Chance. Don't bust your hands, but your nuts. Oh, I'm sorry. Pelican yawning, asterisk there. Jesus
lubes you. Ooh, that's a good one. That one might be my favorite so far. What do you got for me, Penguin? You got a revised one?
Okay. I think I'm gonna hit it with, I honestly can't think of anything. I don't think I'm funny enough for this game. I'm so sorry.
Well, you know what? It
I think
doesn't
you're
matter
funny enough.
because just for picking up the phone today, we're already going to give you 25 points. And Chris, because we're at the end of the show, double it to 50.
Big 25 just for a little
50,
old me? I'm
50
flattered.
points, in fact. 50 points for picking up the
50
phone.
points?
Yeah, and anytime you watch or call in again, you have a chance to win more points. You could win this amazing Sonicare toothbrush, unopened, a brand new Sonicare toothbrush. That might be the best prize we've ever given away on this show, and I don't know if we'll ever give away a prize quite as good as that. That's a one-time deal only.
Man,
but
you're making me want to come back. You're feeding me scraps here. I gotta get more. I gotta get my full plate.
You gotta get more. You gotta come back. You gotta come back. You can always watch on the YouTube. It's always better on Twitch because our chat's a little bit better on Twitch. But you know what? I'm seeing there are 3 people watching on YouTube right now, and you can chat on YouTube. We will see those chats. We will see them. But they don't. They're silent over there on YouTube.
They're lurking. They're watching in the shadows, you know.
They're lurkers.
Nut oil coming in with a late nut oil. Oh, sorry, unnut
oil. That's also very good. Also very good. Is that inspiring you in any way, Penguin?
It's also
want to revise your answer.
Brand of spermicide.
You know what? I think I just gotta stick with blue goo. I feel like
you stick with blue goo.
You know, I just don't got anything flowing in the brain. I don't think I can top it. I'm sorry.
Visk wants to guess the real answer. Get it in now, Visk, because I am getting ready to do the big reveal on this off-brand WD-40, which I think may come to us from the Republic of Mexico. I think is where this...
Wow, you saw that in the Republic of Mexico? Like you went down there?
I did not personally see this one, but it was sent to me. I believe that this WD-40 knockoff comes to us.
Do people send stuff in for the show?
They do. We have an email address. You can email us anytime at desperatelosers2@aol.com.
Oh man, you got someone stole the first one.
Well, we lost the password to the first one, so now we are desperatelosers2@aol.com.
Okay, that's actually like arguably way funnier.
Yeah. So please do email us. We actually might have a real email address coming up. We may announce that at some point. We are the proud owners.
Get, like, a domain and everything.
Well, we have desperatelosers.com. I got in there before anyone else could get there.
Yes.
We have desperatelosers.com.
Thing for it, I'm sure.
Yeah, we could, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little attached to Desperate Losers too at
AOL.com.
I hate the AOL interface, but I love the address. Love the address.
Can't you just make it pop to somewhere else?
I could make it pop to somewhere else. I could. But that requires a level of time investment that I'm just not going to do.
Yeah.
Instead, I will just deal with AOL constantly asking me if I would like to download Norton Antivirus. All right, let's do the big reveal.
You might want to check.
It's pretty good. Let's take a look. What does it say? Visk got it. It is BS40. That's a correct answer for Visk. So that will be 20 points for Visk. Pretty good. Great guess from Visk. Yeah. Chris, what do you think the best wrong answer was?
There was.
Oh, Dr. Yawning accusing Visk of cheating. You know what, Dr. Yawning? If you have evidence, let's do a trial. We haven't done a trial in a minute. I would love to put Visk on trial. Pelican Yawning, get your evidence together, but I cannot prosecute this without evidence. So bring me some evidence that you think Visk cheated, and we will put him on trial. Raul Django. To the best of my knowledge,
I don't think he's a cheater. He seems honest. He's got a pure heart. I can tell.
He's a cheater, though. He cheats at the beginning of every episode. It's allowed.
Okay,
it's allowed, though. It's a cheat. It's an exploit that everyone can do. Whenever someone follows the show, be that on YouTube or be that on Twitch, you can do this right now. You can do this right now, Penguin. If you follow us, you'll be randomly assigned some points.
Jickets, a new follower.
Oh, Chris Creature, our own Chris Creature, stole 5 points from the show. Give 5 points to the orphans, Chris.
Will do.
So anytime you follow the show, you get points. But here's the exploit we cannot fix. It's just for following the show. You get randomly assigned points.
Oh, but the points can be cashed in for
new
prizes.
Follower, get this Jamoke point.
Are you Spores?
That's me. Yeah,
you get a point. You get a point for that follow right now.
51. Let's go. I'm in the big league.
Yes. 51. That almost that gets you close to some prizes. You know, you call in. You have another night like this. You could definitely get some prizes.
I didn't think I was hitting it up there. I feel like I shot for the moon. I'm reaching the stars right now.
Well, we like to give people a very strong taste at first to get repeat business.
As we've learned, do not. You might reach for the stars, but don't try to fuck the moon.
Yes, don't try to fuck the moon. We learned about someone earlier tonight who tried to fuck the moon and died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, do you know about famed Chinese poet Li Bai? Probably the most famous Chinese poet of all time.
Right. You know, I can't say I'm a scholar of Chinese poetry myself, but you've given me a reason to hit the books, perhaps head to the library.
Definitely check out Li Bai. Li Bai loved to drink, loved to fuck. He got drunk on a boat. He saw the reflection of the moon in the water, tried to fuck the moon and drowned.
Man, that is real unfortunate. Sometimes a dog's got to do what a dog's got to do, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
You can do better than the moon.
Sun King pointing out cheating is encouraged on Desperate Losers. So the exploit for everybody watching is if you unfollow the show and refollow the show, you'll just be assigned more points. And we can't do anything about it. The system is broken, and we honor the broken system. You get those points for the exploit.
That's so funny.
Skogerneff letting us know that he also wrote a lot of Thirsty Moon poems.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. This wasn't his first attempt at fucking the moon. This was just his last attempt at fucking the moon.
Right, multiple attempted moon fights.
Yeah, this is a multiple. First of all, you don't give up. If the moon, the moon is coy. You gotta woo the moon. You gotta
really impress. Wine and dine first.
Wine and dine, but not too much wine. Not too much wine, or you will drown. You will drown.
How many Thirsty Moon poems do you think Stevie Nicks has written?
3.
Three. That's such a real number, Penguin. I'm gonna say 10 points for that. I have no way to verify that, but that feels right. That feels right. Feels right that Stevie Nicks has written 3 Thirsty Moon poems.
Wait, I actually have a question. So, you guys probably hear from a lot of actually desperate losers or just weirdos, freaks, goblins, creatures.
Sure.
Do you have
we hear
an
from all kinds of people.
Best story or interesting caller, little eclectic guy that's ever called into the show? I'm just so curious.
I don't think I have a favorite. I have some very memorable calls.
Or like
some of which
memorable. It doesn't have to be your favorite. I wouldn't want you to pick your favorite kid.
Some of my favorite moments from the show, they're on our Instagram. One of my favorites, longtime viewers will remember this. There was a guy who called in. He was having trouble at work, so we called his boss. And we lied and said he made sandwiches. We told his boss that this guy made the best sandwiches that we'd ever eaten in our lives, that we actually got him more hours at his job. But he wasn't appreciative enough.
I also want to point out that he told us to describe him as, what was it? It was so good.
As Donald Glover, if Donald Glover was a twink.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how, because we had to, part of the lie, we had to be able to describe him, to say like, oh, there was a guy, he made us a sandwich, it was so good. He looked like Donald Glover, but like if Donald Glover was a twink.
And then his boss was immediately, I know exactly who that is.
Yes. Yes, immediately knew who that was.
You knew immediately who it was. And
yes.
You rode for him.
We did.
It didn't work.
And it worked. It worked. It worked. We also we booked this show. All the guests on this show so far have come from the Flyer. We had, like I said, we had someone reading tarot for us, who we found on the street, who was amazing. I recently talked to somebody who's looking to find a band to play with in New York City, and so we might have that person on to play music.
If you're looking for a bassist, I'm down. Get me hooked up.
You know what? Maybe we'll have you in on that episode. Do you want to come on sometime and play some music? We'll see if you're any good.
Wait, is your studio in New York? I mean, I could be convinced.
There's no studio. You just call in from your own Zoom, man.
We could just
excuse me.
Let me be clear with you. You're looking at the screen right now. You see this current show budget?
I'm sorry.
Negative $2,678.99. That's a real number. That is how much money we have lost on this show so far. We have no studio. We have no money.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But one day,
I'd be down potentially. I mean, I'd have to talk to them, but yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll figure out a way.
Yeah, I used to do radio stuff. I could probably hook up a bass somehow. Maybe just play the amp through the mic. It might be a little loud, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Penguin.
Yeah.
It's getting late for us here.
Yeah, no,
but
I don't want to take up too much of your time here. It's pretty late.
What a wonderful unexpected call. Love talking.
Such a delight.
Yeah, please do come back.
You're so sweet. Thank you, guys. I was just so curious. I feel like I keep seeing these posters pop up or flyers pop up. I was just like, yeah, what's going on here? What's going on with these desperate losers, huh? And it's clear to me that the losers are not here. You might be losers and. Well, I don't even think you are losers. I was trying to think of a way to compliment you while also.
It's everybody who sees that number and doesn't call it. Those are the losers.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you know who I include in that? The New York Times, because they put us in their paper and they did not reach out to us about it. I would have been happy to talk to the New York Times. Salzburgers, call us up. We're the heart of your paper. You owe us some money.
They'll call in one of these days. The desperate losers get on the map. They're putting you on the map, No, we
were on the map. We're putting them on the map.
The funniest part about it is that not a single person called from.
Not a single person. The New York Times did not help us at all.
At all.
Not at all.
I gotta get an autograph from you guys, before you blow up and you make it to Hollywood. I feel like I'm watching a piece of history here, fame in the making.
We've been to Hollywood. We don't like it.
Yeah, we're not going to Hollywood. Okay. We can give Nollywood a try, Chris. We can always go to Ghana.
I'm up to that. That's more in our kind of flavor, kind of like punk indie, doing it.
No, they're very commercial. They're very commercial.
Yeah. I can get behind.
Oh, I'm getting it confused with something.
Yeah.
Maybe am I thinking of those Ghanaian movie posters? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, they have great movie posters, but no, the
excellent.
The Ghanaian movie industry very advanced, very developed. Anyway, we've talked enough about African cinema.
Well, yeah, you know what? Before I go, I just want to ask one last question. I'm gonna go watch a movie tomorrow, but I don't have any movie lined up. Do you guys have any recs? Do you have any favorite movie?
Are you looking? Is this for a theater or an at-home viewing?
Oh, at-home viewing, just anything.
Oh. What do you know? What kind of movies have you liked in the past?
I'll give you my Letterboxd top 4 right now. It's
Yeah.
Rushmore by Wes Anderson.
Yep.
Frances Ha by Greta Gerwig. Or I guess, wait, is it by Greta Gerwig? I think it is. Maybe? I don't know.
No, Frances
Whatever.
Ha
I'm not
is,
that big of a
yeah,
film,
yeah.
though. Portrait of
Yeah.
a Lady on Fire. And I like this movie called News from Home. Honorable mention, The Green Knight.
All right, so I'm getting a little bit of a mumblecore vibe from your picks.
Yeah, that's a good genre. Yeah.
Yeah. If you've never seen an Andrei Burzowski movie, you should probably check those out. Beeswax is a good one to start with. It's about a business that's falling apart. And it's these two women who open a business together, and one of them starts suing the other one. That's a fun movie. But you know what? You know what's an all-time great movie? One of my favorites, just an utter delight from beginning to end. Paper Moon. That's my top pick.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Paper Moon.
That's a good one.
Chris, it feels like you have a different opinion. What are you going to recommend here?
Down by Law by Jim Jarmusch.
Oh, Down by Law is an excellent choice.
I feel like there's a little bit of whimsy. It's still kind of artsy. It's about 3 guys who get wrongfully arrested and they escape from prison and they go on an adventure. But it's not about the escape. It's about the friendships they make along the way.
Oh, that's an excellent choice.
1980s, black and white. You're gonna make me feel like a real film bro here, Chris. All right, yeah, I'll check these out, guys. Thanks.
Wait. I got one more recommendation for you because
yeah.
Chris got my gears spinning with Jim Jarmusch. So there's a movie that Jim Jarmusch is in. Excellent fucking movie. I recommend this to everybody in the chat. Leningrad Cowboys Go America. Do you know this movie?
What's crazy is when I typed in Lenin on Letterboxd, it was literally the first thing that showed up. So
man.
I'm really...
This movie, so good. It's Aki Kurosama. It's like one of his first movies. It's a Finnish guy. It's about this Finnish rock and roll band. They all kind of dress like demented Elvises, and they try to go on tour in the United States, and just about everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong. Excellent movie. Very funny.
All right, yeah, I'll check these out. But next time I call in, I'll have to give you my...
Yeah, give us a report. Let us know what you liked, or tell us to go fuck ourselves. We'll like your call either way.
Please, I can be shady, but I'm not that shady. Come on.
You know what? Throw shade. It's good for the show. Drama is good for the show. Getting a lot of Paper Moon.
It's so nice to meet you, and thanks for having me on the show. I didn't even realize this was a game show or live streamed at all. Hi, chat.
Well, why would you? It just says desperate losers and a phone number. Who the fuck knows what it is?
Yeah, thanks for making me feel like not a desperate loser for our fun little 25-minute call here.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling, Penguin.
Yeah, have a good night, you guys. Take
you
care.
too.
Bye.
Wow. Great call. I hope Penguin becomes a regular viewer. That's
great calls.
Yeah, this was a good
like
night.
I feel like we hextupled our number of calls just by choosing a Sunday.
Just by choosing a Sunday. I was a little bit worried. That things would be kind of slow because it's our first nighttime show. I always knew that we would pick up, good traffic of calls, but I was worried because a lot of regulars wouldn't be able to call in and the show would be a little slow. But God, was it good. This was a great fucking episode.
I'm feeling good. We're riding high off that New York Times.
We are. And we've learned so much. We've learned always watch someone's thumb when they're pouring your tea. Always watch closely at the thumb. And then we also learned, most important of all, if you are trying to fuck the moon, drink responsibly.
And could we do a little leaderboard show before we leave?
Yes! Oh, we haven't looked at it all episode. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Is it ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Oh, a lot of movement tonight. Sleeve McDykel, as always, still at the top, but I don't think it's going to happen in 2025, Chris, but I do think 2026 will be the year in which Sleeve McDykel is finally taken down. Shifty at number 2 there with 4,324. Pooh Stew, hot on his heels with 3,476. Pooh Stew, how many college credits does Pooh Stew have at this point?
All right, let's check on his college credits. He has 46 college credits.
Oh, yeah.
And Size Spores / Penguin, you will actually get an extra 10 points for a first-time trade.
Ooh. Excellent work. Sun King, 2,774. And the thing that's so amazing about Sun King is all of these points without ever getting a call. This is all chat points and from putting up flyers. Excellent work, Sun King. Visk, 2,116. Visk, call in. Call in next week. Really Serial, 1953, rocketing up the charts with that incredible streak they have going.
Amazing.
Avi at 1485. Alien Bob holding strong at 1477.5, but finally being surpassed by Avi. Dr. Yawning at 1385. And Bone Amputee so tantalizingly close to 4 digits with 956. Chris, it's been a minute since we looked at the prize wall. Let's take a look at the prize wall once before we go.
Desperate losers. Prize wall. Hachi, mama, these prizes are the tits.
So, 100 points will get your filthy fucking ad in our countdown. 200 points gets you a custom bookmark that has a guide for reading manga. If you ever get lost, both in your place in the book and in the shuffle of trying to figure out what order to read the panels, this bookmark can be extremely helpful to you. 200 points gets you that Hollywood memorabilia, those Kojak cards. You get 2 of them. You get a Telly and a Dobson. 300 points gets you a roast from Geraldo. 500 points gets you a look into the private nighttime thoughts of Larry King. 650 points, you take 200 points away from someone else. 750 points, this is where it starts getting real good. You get a rare LP, like what you're listening to right now. All the music that's on the show available as random LPs that we mail to you. 850 points gets you authentic Santeria magic oils. We didn't use any tonight, Chris, and I kind of think that's why we didn't win any of these lottery tickets.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what it was.
Yeah. 1,000 points gets you a piece of Desperate Losers history. It is a wallet made of our losing scratchers. 1,500 points. Everybody wants this thing. It's going to get you.
Well, not everybody.
It's not everybody, but some people have the points to buy it. I don't know why they don't. This is an amazing prize. It is
They're
a
saving
Sonic
up to
Hair
the
toothbrush.
EP.
Yeah, because 100,000 points, you become the executive producer of this show. And people say, Milkshake, is that just like a honorary title, like on a movie or something? Or does that mean anything? No. You will be part of the kind of like, they're not good production meetings, but we have production meetings and you will be part of them. You'll be part of the real decision-making process that decides what kind of garbage we put on air, you know?
Oh my God.
And we can't stop you because all it takes is 100,000 points. What an episode, Chris. I think we're in a good place to leave. Any final thoughts, my friend?
Oh, well, we are now children of the night, and we're gonna have to make some fucking music, I guess.
Yeah, we're children of the night. And you know what? The nighttime is the right time to try to fuck the moon.